Sigmar, is this the end of Age of Sigmar? Stuff like that has been kind of happening. So I guess that's what Madman has done here. This is a pretty good one, though. Okay.
Okay, sorry, I was checking on our stream because our stream health is all over the place
Yeah.
this week. Yeah, okay. That is the true end times
Yeah.
for Age of Sigmar.
Okay.
Anyway, best meme. This is meme of the week. This is Liberties. So I don't know if you saw what happened.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
super funny.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
kind of love when stuff like this happens. But GW, known for their pristine editing. Yeah, totally Dagfin. They think that Sakar is part of Flesh Eater Courts.
Yeah, so was it one of the? It was one of the art through the ages, right?
Yeah.
Art through the times.
And they had her in the, what's it called? Like the thumbnail image for the article, basically.
Yeah.
She was in it, yeah.
Yeah,
really
and she's
funny.
not a Flesh Eater Court.
No, she's actually not.
Do you think they're moving under Wild Rumor Conjecture?
Yeah, there we
Sakar,
go. Wild
Sakar
rumors.
is being moved
Spread
to
it.
Flesh Eater
Yep,
Courts.
she's going to be part of, oh, did we?
Oh, yeah, we had some...
Let's see if the stream restart. Yeah, I think it started a new stream for everybody.
Yeah, let us know.
Man.
This did
Yeah,
not
it
happen
ended,
yesterday, but
I
it
don't
did
know why
happen
this keeps
Thursday.
happening. It's killing me.
Yeah.
That stinks. Okay, let's go there. There you go, guys. Okay. We're live. There we go. Sorry, guys. That's really annoying when that happens. That's the news. All right.
Okay.
Let's close this. I'm going to open up the new chat.
Yeah.
Go ahead and anything else to say about this, Zach?
I don't know. It does make me wonder, like... Okay, so I've always kind of assumed, I don't know about you guys, and, you know, we're part of this creator program with Games Workshop, so we have a partnership with them. As part of the partnership, we are allowed to say things like, "Hey, we don't like this model, we don't like these rules," and we can put content out like that. They've made that clear to us.
Yeah.
A lot of people like to demonize GW and how they interact with stores and content creators. We've found them to be mostly fine.
They're a little disorganized, but
that's about it.
That's about it.
And that's kind of what this shows.
Yeah.
And I've kind of always assumed that these art through the ages. My guess is it feels to me like they were made maybe all in one go or over like a week by somebody, probably somebody not
maybe
who
knows,
the equivalent of an intern or whatever, and that they kind
someone
of
who's very tired.
Yeah, and they kind of just get dropped in periodically when there's nothing else to talk about.
Sure.
But I also have often wondered, on more than one occasion, if they were getting dropped in when there was supposed to be something getting announced in a day, but it needs to get pushed a week or something. Yeah. I just don't know how they get this wrong, but it's also not that big of a deal.
It's not that big of a deal. It makes a good meme.
Yeah.
Anyways, our meme channel, you may have noticed, has a slow mode on it. It's because it was getting too crazy. It's too much talking. Terrible.
Yeah.
It's also terrible that we put in a slow mode because it's ruined our memes channel. We ruined it for the
Which we could just not
Can't do anything about it.
We could
Can't
just
stop
choose
it.
to not do that.
But if you would like to get around slow mode, then check out our challenge for August. Honestly, if you're competitive, get involved in our hobby challenge. Every month is a different theme. So this month is leaders and heroes. We want to see you paint more leaders and heroes in weight. That's right. You're going to weigh the models. You can load up all the rocks you want on them. Then our mods. So far, our mods haven't submitted any models, so it's very easy to beat them. And then you can get the, what's it called? The slow mode removed. You can also add sounds to our soundboard and hobby hang. I'm the only one that's submitted. Chef, I saw yours this morning, but it was too late. I was already done. But yeah, that's me. I've done 2. This is the first month I've participated. Like, every other month, it's been the wrong theme for what I've finished. So I'm really happy. Except, where's everyone else? Get in here. I need you to help me fight the mods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there's that. Don't forget. Please.
Yeah.
What do you think? We're going to switch back to OBS?
Definitely. Well, I mean, this happened on Thursday.
Thursday was YouTube.
Thursday was
YouTube because Twitch stayed connected.
Yeah.
And the internet did not go out.
Mm-hmm.
Here it messed up both, so I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
We weren't. Yeah. Now we weren't. We were Ethernet, and then I switched it to Wi-Fi, and now it's working. Makes no sense, guys. All right. So anyway, donation goal. I'm taking credit for Dave Dubs. Thanks for becoming a lab rat last night. Dragon Kitty, I did hydrate. I have decaf coffee. It counts. So there we go. Please start sharing your conjectures in this chat. Soups, if you don't mind making sure folks back in the Discord know that we have a new link up. Oh, boy. Yeah. Donation goal, 10 out of 10. We're 1/10 of the way there. If you find it in your hearts and you still like us, even though our streams keep failing.
Yeah, I don't know. Yesterday's was fine.
Yesterday's was fine. It's random, yeah. All right, I'm going to pull up our topic. Fifth Ed rumors and stuff. Also, we need to show you what we're working on today.
Yeah, well, what you're working on is kind of interesting. I'm literally just putting together some crypt flares. We have been in painting. I've been in kind of a painting hell recently, going from the Ogre Hunters to going from the Ogre Hunters to Reavers. Neither of them were that bad at first, but they both required a lot of effort and work to get the final, 10% done. They were kind of a nightmare at the end, both of them. And I've been doing that for about a month, working on all those. So I wanted to do something a little easier, and we've also been neglecting, because of all the releases that have happened in 2026.
Just our backlog.
Yeah, we've been neglecting some of our existing armies. John has been... You saw Meg just finished Karzai for Stormcast. John has been asking for Crypt Flayers, a second unit of Crypt Flayers for our Flesh Eater Courts army.
10,000 years.
So that's what I'm working on now. Assembling some Crypt Flayers.
So what I'm working on, I've been wanting to do this. I just haven't had a second. And yesterday, Saray prompted me to work on this because he's working on his. We talked about doing a 4 Cog Fort versus 4 Mega Gargant stream for our members. Gargants are coming out with a new release soon. So what better time to do that? We do have our 4 Gargants ready to go. We don't have our 4 Cog Forts. So Zach made his order one, the standard Cog Fort. You guys might have seen the video. It's magnetizable. It's great. And that's order.
Yeah.
And Saray is working on Chaos. And I'm working on Death. So it's like a Nagash fort. That's what I'm working on.
Yeah.
This is like this craziest, most expensive kit bash ever, probably. But yeah, I'm doing Death. And then Zach has a Destruction one that he's going to work on. Yeah. So that's what I'm working on today.
I hope to work on it.
He's going to do it. He's got to do it because we have to have 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to talk. We should talk about that at some point too, but not today.
I might need help with that one. Yeah.
I know. That's fine. I'll help you. But yeah, I'm going to work on building out this kit bash today while we talk 5th Ed rumors and stuff.
These came out pretty good. You should
I
show
know.
those.
They look like totally blended in.
Those are from oh my gosh. It's a super old terrain kit piece that I got. It's like that Chaos Altar. It's huge.
Yeah.
And no. They come from something else. It's like these little old world chaos pillar and ruins. They kind of look like Stonehenge.
Okay.
And it came with a few of those.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Why non-order factions get access to Cog Forts is so weird. It is a little weird.
Yeah. They just want to have. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a weird.
I like it.
Yeah, it's a weird.
Same thing with the Gargants.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's a thing either, but I guess there's some lore there.
I mean, in both cases, there's lore. I don't know. I think they just wanted people to be able to buy them.
Yeah, they're expensive models. They want everyone to get one.
Well, I think a lot of people, they're like, people are going to want these, but they don't play cities or whatever, right?
Yeah. I'm going to update our YouTube so
Okay.
people know where to go.
Yeah.
Do you mind the first rumor is cities versus Slaves to Darkness.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So this has kind of been one of the most recent fifth ed rumors is that the starter box will include Slaves to Darkness is the big one. So what I heard, I want to say I heard this from oh gosh. I don't remember where I heard cities. I went and did research on these rumors, like I said, in TGA, which is like a Age of Sigmar forum site, if you don't know it. And I ended up kind of going on a deep dive and looking around, seeing what rumors were floating around. There's a lot. First of all, worth pointing out that the entire concept of a rumor mill, the way our rumor mill works, is extremely interesting to me because, we're here as content creators, and we, to do well as a content creator on YouTube or any platform, some people, you guys are going to think this is weird. Some people, at least, need to like you.
It's so weird. Right?
Or at least like watching you. They might hate you. They might be hate watching you. But people need to actually want to watch you, right?
Makes sense.
It feels often to me like people who are doing the rumors are sort of milking a personality, but they're doing it in this way that is, hey, I'm this rumor developing guy. I come up with these rumors, or I'm sharing things I know because of whatever position I'm in. But of course, you can kind of see their posts and how they act, and they start to develop these personalities. And I'd encourage everybody to remember that. Just like encourage to remember, we're sitting here right now. We wouldn't be doing this if it had no chance of ever making any money. That's our goal, but we also enjoy doing it. And I think the rumor people must enjoy doing it. They must enjoy this. Their personalities leak into the rumors. They do these bizarre teases. They share little bits of things and then tell us that they know more but aren't going to give it to us yet. Why would they do any of this? Why wouldn't rumor people just simply take all of the information they know and just dump it for us? But they don't. So for me, when I see that, knowing what content creators do as being one, I'm like, well, yeah, they're for whatever reason, they're also kind of marketing themselves, or I don't know why, but they must get some form of personal enjoyment out of it.
Sure.
Right.
Well, sorry, doesn't it make money? I mean, isn't that
No, I mean, I don't know how these people would make any money.
Oh.
It's not like these are like nobody knows these people. Like all we know them as is a name on forums typically or Reddit.
Okay.
Right. So they pop up, they deliver a message, and then in TGA a lot of times people start asking questions. They pick and choose the ones they respond to. A lot of times it's like winky face. Like either literally a winky face, or a comment followed by, and it's sort of like, again, I'm always kind of like, this. They have turned this into a sphere, a thing that you can go and do and be a character. It's like Banksy, but there's actually no output.
Oh.
The output is just information that you're sharing.
Okay.
I guess, Meg, I'm bringing all this up to kind of set a stage of saying they are clearly not people that are simply just doing it to provide information to the community. They are looking for something in return. I think that's probably important to take note of. I don't know. That's kind of my take on this. And the reason I bring this up is because if you go to the TGA 5th Ed Rumor Mill like compilation where they have all of them listed out, it's crazy. And there are things that counter each other, and there are different people, and they're kind of like saying, well, this is what I know is happening, and then the other person says, well, this is what I know is happening. And what that kind of means, it kind of just dilutes down the entire system, which is to say that when you're going through rumors of a game, whether it be Warhammer or a video game or whatever, it has its own ecosystem, and that ecosystem is not objective. Is that fair way of saying that? Does that kind of make sense?
I guess. I don't know. Is it fair? Sure. I don't know. No. I don't have strong opinions on these people, To be honest with you.
I don't really either. I'm
I
kind of
see this
trying to
wrong?
toss out that like this is not simply I know a piece of information, I give you a piece of information. It could be that. I don't know why it's not that, but for some reason it's not that. Does that make sense? Folks at home, Meg, I don't know, you're saying yes or no. It makes sense to you, or?
I mean, I kind of just don't have this theory about why they're doing it. They're doing it. Is this what you're asking me? Why I think they're doing it? I think they're doing it because it makes money and it gets people to look at their stuff. Like it's not that deep.
But they're not making money.
Aren't they?
No, they just
Aren't
go
people
on the
clicking on their thing?
It's just they're just going on forums and posting. And
Well,
there have
then
been
I mean, okay.
that's
Doesn't that eventually get them back around to oh, I did have it right.
okay, I think you're doing that, and that's fine.
Well, I'm here to hobby.
yeah, okay.
I don't have these
Okay. No, well,
like rumors trains in my head. I think they do it for likes, money, whatever, attention, like
okay.
success in whatever form.
Well, it can't be money. Again, it's not.
I don't agree, I don't understand why you're saying they don't make money if they have channels.
They don't
they're
have
making
channels.
money.
They don't have channels.
So what are you talking about?
They go on.
Because like I'm thinking Rob. Like Rob goes on to Reddit. Honest
Rob,
Wargamer.
Rob, but
like,
I don't. Yeah, Rob.
Like I assume it's because he wants to drive people back to his channel.
Rob had a couple actually of the.
Or maybe I don't know.
So TGA is a public forum. It is not associated. It is not made for people to make rumors. It is just made for people to talk about Age of Sigmar. Imagine like the Age of Sigmar Reddit. Mm-hmm. If you go and make a post on Age of Sigmar Reddit, you're not making money, right? And
Not directly.
right now you have a channel, right?
Yes.
But they don't.
But they might. How do you know?
Well, if they do have a channel, there's no
Why am I not getting this?
there's no connection. There's no like, this guy Boolin or whatever is not associated with, anything that could make him money. Does that make sense? He simply goes onto a public forum, makes a post,
Well, then he just likes to hear himself talk.
or whatever it is, right? Yeah, that's kind of what I want to say.
I missed what the question was originally.
Yeah, it's just about like why would they do it, and why, if they had the information,
okay.
why
Then my
would
answer stands.
yeah, if they had all of the
They just like
information,
to hear themselves
why
talk.
wouldn't they just give all the information if they're not getting it?
But I don't. They're going on to. I don't understand what you're saying. They're going onto these sites and saying things, but they aren't sharing information. It sounds like they are sharing information, or what they think is.
They're not sharing all of the information. And sometimes they're like doing, like I said, winky faces, like, oh,
Okay.
can you tell me what blah, blah, blah is happening? And
Yeah,
they're
because
like,
they like being popular. Yeah, this isn't that deep. I'm sorry. That they want to be popular.
that's fine. I was just looking for an answer from you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my answer.
Okay.
Like,
I probably shouldn't ask you questions when you're doing like crazy assembly stuff.
Well, it's fine.
a little-
I just didn't realize I was going to be asked for my opinions
Sorry. Oh.
on things that I don't research.
Okay. Well, I just wanted your take on it.
No, it's fair.
So yeah, it feels like my uncle works at Nintendo to me, kind of, Steve. But
Yeah,
what's
that's a good way
interesting
to
about
put
the
it.
rumor people is like I said, they track all of them and they kind of say what they've gone right and what they've gone wrong. And they've gone very little wrong according to the tracker. But what I have noticed is that, and I'll give one example, right? What I've noticed is that when you look at their information, it often is, like, for example, I don't know if they updated the guy who did the ogre rumors back, if they gave him green or red, meaning he got it right or he got it wrong. But they, I looked at his rumor. I can't remember if it was Boolin or White Fang or which one gave it. And I looked at the rumor and what this person said was going to happen. And it's very interesting because they have some of them very like right. Some of them are not right. And that's like super interesting. So for example, they list the things that they said they were coming out, and they had new unique butcher war machine. That's red. And so they got that right. Pretty cool. But then they didn't mention cleavers at all. And they also said there'd be new Mournfangs. They didn't say new Maul Beast rate, like new cavalry unit quote, not Mournfangs, right? So it's sort of like weird how they get some things right and some things wrong. And I guess like you're looking at the situation.
There it is.
You're
There it is.
looking.
I got it. Sorry. I've been trying to assemble this for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was in the middle of talking.
I know. Keep going.
Okay.
This is stressing me out.
Yeah, so you're like looking at their rumor track record, and sometimes I think they're getting marked right when they were only partially right. And then again, it kind of asks the question of like, why are they partially right if they have the information? Why do they say new Mournfangs, but there aren't new Mournfangs? It was a whole different.
Guessing the way we're guessing, like.
Well, are we
even guessing? I thought we were just fucking around.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Sorry, Meg, are you with me today?
I thought we were going to talk about what's in the starter box.
I
didn't know we were talking shit about other content creators.
I'm not talking shit about other content creators. These aren't content creators, one.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I don't know if that's clear. Sorry, we're having a miscommunication.
I don't think it is clear to me.
These are not content. These are yeah. Can I get your attention for a sec? These are not content creators. There are some personalities on forums that have been right and wrong about rumors over a few years, and many of the track records are kind of fuzzy.
Okay.
Lots of times the rumors are things like saying stuff that's obviously going to happen, like Ogre Refresh, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes they get some of them right, but then there's missing information. Like they won't name everything, and then you're kind of asking yourself, well, did they get this right?
Okay.
If they had the information, why didn't they have all the information? It's kind of like a question. Anyway, the most recent starter box rumor is Cities versus Slaves to Darkness. Now, the only reason I think this is kind of interesting is because if you
That's a good point, Piotr.
If you go to the next slide, Meg, about the rumor for the starter box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's the previous one we had, which is Stormcast versus a Death faction, presumably a new faction. That is, but they're all pirates.
Yeah.
We heard this one.
It's like Vampires of the Coast or something. Is that what they're calling it?
Well, so yeah, at one point the rumor said a Vampire Coast is like a what's the game? Total War.
Like you're asking the wrong.
Yeah, I know. But we hear people bring it up all the time.
I asked in Hobby Hang the other day, "What is Total War?" and they thought I was fucking with them. I was like, "No, I really don't know."
Yeah.
I don't pay attention.
Yeah. So the original rumor was like Death factions. I don't know if you guys remember this. It was like a new Death faction. They actually called out though that it wasn't going to have vampires at one point.
Okay.
That it was like a nautical. It was a new Stormcast chamber that
would be really cool.
What, like a dude?
Just I don't know.
Like
pirate anything.
Like just like sunken coming up from the. Yeah, I thought so too. Like kind of zombie, kind of death rattle.
They should get their own sunken ship too. Like I don't know.
Yeah, right. No, or like even like KO, like they have like ghost ships that like float around on the board, and it's like it could have been super cool.
Oh yeah.
That's all gone. Now literally when you look at TGA, they're like, I don't know why, like one person was like, I don't know why.
I want that to be right.
And this is kind of why
that's the rumor I want.
This is kind of why I gave this context to start the conversation, which is that the rumor people live in this own unique ecosystem where part of what they do is kind of joust with each other and say, that's not right. This is right. And one of the comments was,
I think this is why I don't follow this stuff.
Yeah, it's
kind of stupid.
I'm not saying the people who are providing the rumors are stupid or bad or anything like that. Either. And again, they're not content creators.
It's not enjoyable for me to.
Yeah.
Like now I thought that there was going to be this thing. I'm like, oh, okay, there's rumors. I assume this comes from people who know what they're talking about because we're parroting it.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to it. And cool, now I'm disappointed. It's not happening because it was just made up. That's what we're going to do to people today.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Even though we keep saying we're not doing that, I hope
we do it. I hope we come up with something
I want
good.
I want to go to TGA and have like a bunch of hobby collabs.
Now, is that all right if I hobby again?
I guess it just depends if you feel like you can keep up with the conversation or not.
I won't be able to keep up with it. That's why I'm asking. I need your permission.
Then I don't know. Maybe not.
Hey, Elijah. Okay.
Yeah, well,
What
so
else were we saying about this one?
Piotr, Piotr, it's a good point that you make. Say if only a small group of people worked on ogres, you cannot leak everything one to one because your
Yeah.
friend who that's all true. Like I don't know why. That's kind of my point. I don't know why or how things are part right and part wrong. And I promise I'm not positing that the people are evil or bad or dumb or anything like that. I'm just saying like something happens to create this bizarre ecosystem. That I think is fun for a lot of content creators to talk about, and then pull up on YouTube and say this is a thing that's happening. I'm kind of suggesting that take that into any conversation you ever have with rumors. Is that there's personality involved, not just reality.
I just thought of a poll.
Yeah. What's the poll, Meg?
Don't worry about it. I'm going to write it down. You keep talking. Do we want to... are we still talking about pirates? Were they talking about doing pirate stormcast too? Because we did put a little hook hand on this.
They said something about like nautical themed stormcast.
Just okay. So
Yeah.
it would have been oops all pirates. Dang.
Yeah.
What a loss.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting. So, and I don't know, maybe something like that will still happen, but apparently not the Fifth Ed starter box. Okay, well, what we thought we would do, moving away from this conversation, kind of, and pivoting to what should the Fifth Ed starter box be. Mm-hmm. Okay.
This is hence the new rumors we're starting.
Yeah. So what we thought we would do is, and we've chatted a little bit about this on our past 2 game streams, where we did a stream of who should the good guys be on Thursday, and we did one of who should the bad guys be.
We were doing all kinds of those
on yesterday. So what we thought we would do is kind of talk about who should the good guys be. Now, cities is apparently, Meg, people are saying might be one of the armies in the new starter box now. And when I was looking at...
And where did this rumor come from? Who is saying this?
What one of the rumors people?
So we really don't know shit. It's these people who are like just parroting bullshit, and we don't know if it's real or not. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Got
but importantly though,
so it's not anyone special. It's just like a generic like rumor dude.
Well, no, but the reason people listen is because they have had some success.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
What is it, like 50-50?
Well, I think, like I said, TGA tracks it.
Yeah.
This forum tracks it.
What is their success rate? Is it like they track it in general, or like for a specific person making
they take a person and they go through all the rumors and they give them either a green...
They get a score.
Yeah, they give them either a green dot or a red dot. And if you're not getting green dots, then no one's going to listen to you. Right? And for example, one of the main guys, Boolin, who gets a lot of them right, he got a red dot on the Cog Fort release date. Now that could be...
That's silly.
Yeah, that could be like really not his thing, because that could have gotten moved or something. He could have known it at some point and then it got moved or something like that. Yeah, all kinds of stuff could happen. So like they gave him a red dot, which I guess was nice, but that almost might not have been fair to give him a red dot. But then they also give him a green dot for things like I said, where he gets the rumor partially correct, but has left out information, and you're kind of wondering. So I guess maybe they need a yellow dot,
I don't know.
like partially correct.
Okay, so somebody with a lot of green dots said that it's going to be cities. Is that what you're saying?
Well, they said slaves, and then actually, like I said, I actually had a hard time today. I went back this morning to track down the exact cities one, and I actually could not find it.
Okay.
So yeah. Well, I don't know actually, but
I am not. I'm like I don't know shit. I don't know any of this stuff.
Yeah.
So that sounds made up. Okay, but this green dot person said slaves is happening.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then previously, like we said, it was pirates. It was Stormcast, pirates, and undead. Now, cities. Okay, so I was kind of thinking, if it is cities, one of the things that's interesting about it as a concept is, do cities have, what do they need?
What do they need?
Yeah,
they're pretty good. They don't need anything.
They don't really need any.
They need a smack.
Yeah, like But that's kind of raises another question, right? That's interesting. Is like, what armies need stuff? Like, what armies like need things like, and what does that mean? Also, like, the range is too small. Like, people will often say Deepkin's range is too small. Like, there's not enough Deepkin models and choices.
Yeah.
I never feel like that as a Deepkin player.
Okay.
But I wouldn't be upset if they release new stuff. You know,
I actually don't even know what the Deepkin range is because you've been playing that eel list for so long. Like, I am like, is there more?
Well, you know the turtle, you know the sharks,
that.
the eels, all the wizards.
Yeah, but you don't have foot people or...
I had them...
More people beyond that. But if not, that explains why you take a similar list every time.
Well, I have the Reavers now. And then there's a foot equivalent melee unit that I don't have yet, but I need to work on. And that's basically it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so that's not very much.
Yeah.
Then you have everything.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's two foot. There's 2 foot. Then there's some like little foot characters that support those guys.
Okay.
But that's about it. Yeah.
What is this picture of?
This is Wildacor.
That's not that guy back there is not a good guy. These are our good guys,
it was hard to find.
Conjecturing about.
It was hard to find artwork of Wildacor.
That's all right.
And I was kind of thinking, I don't know, that when I look at cities, I feel like Wildacor is this concept that has 1 unit right now that was a Warcry band, and then got moved into the army. It's pretty cool. These are the cities who go out into the forest and do nature stuff, right?
And they come with dogs.
And they have dogs, right? Yeah, they have the dogs. And so, like, yeah, I actually would agree with this. Cities need crossbow, light infantry, witch hunter. I was kind of thinking something like a cavalry Wildacor, like Wildacor on horses that have maybe like a cool long rifle or a crossbow, something like that. And I think you could build a starter box around that, like out in the wild kind of concept.
Oh, yeah.
Like all of the cities.
Oh my gosh, I have no idea what happened.
Oh man, the bubbles today.
Come back, bubbles.
Yeah, do we have a squirt?
We don't have water.
Squirty.
We'll just throw more bubbles in it.
Yeah. Yeah, like the Wildacor could definitely be like, oh man, look at it today compared to last week.
What kicked it off?
I don't know.
Which one of you guys did this?
Like basically just going out into the wild and having like a city's kind of nature-y army.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, yeah, that'd be cool. What would Wildacor? What would the box be called?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, wait, did we do our randomizer thing?
Yeah, and I figured we would try to come up with one right now. So it'd be like...
Well, I don't know who they'd be fighting against. That's the thing. Yeah.
But there's something there with that wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. I don't think cities need more stuff. So if they were...
Right.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah.
They're more than balanced. They're OP.
I mean, like, whether or not they're
because they have like so many options
and good options,
good for like every scenario.
Yeah.
So like, other armies aren't. So to me, they're like, they're beyond.
And that's kind of that's like, or Stormcast, right? Like Stormcast don't need Marines, right? Yeah, Piotr was saying like Marines don't need these things.
And that's why I get tired of these starter like. I really hope we don't see Stormcast.
Well, I
get so tired of that. I don't understand why they do that. I know why it's like, oh, it's easy to get in. Look, these are easy to paint. Like, this is the poster boys. Like, yeah, but God, it's so boring. Come on. Like, have more fun with it. Anyways, so Wildacor, I would hope that they don't make the box with Wildacor.
Well, if they're gonna do cities, I think it would be cool to develop Wildacor more.
Stormcast versus Dark Stormcast. Boo, soups, boo.
If they did do cities, I think it would be cool for them.
It's like annoying. Wildacor, I know, Molly. I just hate it.
Wildacor is an area that they could absolutely like develop, right? They could say, "Cool, here's some Wildacor," and that's kind of what we really want to talk about today. Is like what armies do need things, because a box set is a really good way to.
Yeah.
A box set is a really good way to bring in like a new wave of an army or like build out a line, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is like Wildacor if you're gonna do cities. Okay, but we had a few other ones. I think some of the other ones are probably more like.
Probably.
Okay, so this is a big one, and
Dwarves?
there's been a lot of rumors about. I know there's been a lot of rumors around about like what they call dispossessed. These are like the basic dwarfs, like not
Dwarfs.
like very dwarfy dwarves,
There we go.
right? Like dwarves that are just, you got your gray beards.
Yeah, I want a cogfort in a starter box.
You've got your gray beard. You've got your axe and your shield. Look at this guy. He's like the most dwarfy dwarf imaginable.
He
right?
very much is.
Yeah, he's not a chaos dwarf or fire slayer or KO. He's just like foot dwarf, right?
Yeah.
So in other words, like we're talking about here, kind of here, like the Lumineth, the dwarf equation of Lumineth, just like your classic high elf, right? Your classic mountain hold dwarf. What would you want to see, Meg? What kind of dwarf stuff do you like?
None.
Let me
I don't
ask you
like
this. Let me
dwarfs.
ask you this. So in Lumineth, which we're going to get to in a sec, by the way, spoiler. In Lumineth, you have see what Sigmar does, if nothing else, is they take a fantasy concept and they put some twist into it.
Yeah.
The two biggest examples, I think, over and over again, are Caradron Overlords and Ideneth Deepkin, right? Like, it's just, here it is, Sea Elves. Here it is, Sky Dwarves, right? So, if that is the case, what kind of twist do you want to see? Like, for Lumineth, they kind of have these different temples, like the Wind Temple, the Earth Temple.
You are just, again, asking the wrong person. I don't like dwarves. I don't want to see them in the box. I want to see dwarves that, like, ride beasts.
Okay, there you
Yeah,
go. That's
like,
it. Yeah.
In The Hobbit, he's riding a giant ram.
The ram.
Like, stuff like that. These models that they just came out for Meg, whatever her name is, that kind of stuff, I feel like belongs with dwarves, you know, adjusted to scale. That would make them more interesting to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I think, right. Like some sort of twist. People have said building like golems, like building mechanical creations, like that could be super cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty similar to Votan, but also like who cares? Like
A cardboard cog fort.
oh yeah, because
Yes, please. As like a nice callback to their roots.
yeah,
Sorry.
beat of the ride. That's kind of what I'm saying.
I
Like
love that.
I don't know that like. When I heard, that's why I'm like skeptical of the rumor that like cities might be a box set, because I'm kind of curious what they need. Again, we always do need what they need right now, and like I said, the only thing I really could think of is like developing the Wildecor wing of things, or maybe developing Zenestra's wing, which is like the religious fanatics. That could be cool too. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what would people want to see with dwarves? Like, what makes Dispossessed interesting? Because right now, they're not super prominent in the lore of the game. They have, like, a little helicopter. They have like, some gear, but they're not nearly as much as KO.
It's not going to work. Oh, well.
Okay.
That's fine. Soups, if you want to go and take a look at that Nightbot command for matchup and see what's not working. Otherwise, we won't use it. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Anything else for dwarves?
No, I don't know. Yeah, I kind of would be curious what like avenue. We kind of know that. Like they're on the horizon, but I think the question is where do they go with them? Like they said, oh, maybe they're mixing Fire Slayers into them. I've also seen that that's not happening. So I've seen like all kinds of rumors in and around the
maybe
doors.
it'll just be if it's we're starting rumors. Maybe it'll just be Fire Slayers.
We're not starting rumors.
They're putting dwarves in the box. We're thinking it might be Fire Slayers.
Well, the other
That wouldn't be terrible because Fire Slayers need work, but like you said, like they might just evolve.
Yeah.
Like whatever dwarves are hanging around into one big dwarf thing. Do you think they would do that with KO? Like also integrate KO?
I feel like the line's pretty developed.
Right.
Like there's like a decent amount of models. So I kind of feel like they don't need to do that. And the models are new, and I think they like the look of them. So I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But of course, the other thing that we all know and have heard is that dwarves are apparently just being released as an army on the way in, right? Like, and that might happen outside of the 5th ed box, which probably is correct, right? Like, like how we got Hashut.
Yeah.
So maybe we're about to get all the dwarf stuff, all the dwarves, and they are kind of. It's kind of funny. Like we are lacking in Sigmar, right? Just basic dwarves. Do we need basic dwarves in Sigmar?
I mean, people like them.
People like them.
So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what's next on the good guys? Oh, that's right. We're doing the 4 good guys that we're suggesting first. Okay, what do you think is next on the good guys, Meg? Or not what do you think, but what do we have next?
Yeah, it's Lizardmen. I don't see this happening.
Yeah, why not?
Because I feel like dinosaurs are too off-putting to, like, adults that are new to this hobby and are kind of, like, weighing if it's cool or not. Like, I don't know. But see, I could just be, like, thinking of the wrong target market. I just have a hard time thinking that it would attract people.
Well, I'll tell you.
But I don't know, because men love dinosaurs. Everyone loves dinosaurs. But
you like dinosaurs more than me.
I know, I love dinosaurs. But space dinosaurs, like, in a kind of fantasy setting.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like, people, I feel like it's too confusing.
I know.
For new people.
I've said this about...
I want them.
I've said this
We
about...
have nautical dinosaurs. Ship it.
Just
Ship
all
it.
the ideas
Deepkin
blended together.
Versus lizardmen. Pirates.
I feel like I have... I feel like I have brought this up before with the your same point with the Warhammer 40K show that apparently is going to happen.
Right.
Where I say, like, I really hope they don't make... Apparently it's most likely going to be focused on Inquisitors and
Sorry,
demons.
how do we know this?
Because it's what's the Eisenhorn? Not Eisenhorn. What's the... Somebody's going to tell me. The story it's based off of, the Inquisitor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's actually...
there's lore that's been
for
written.
this.
But I'm like, I really hope that they avoid orcs. And I really hope that they avoid... This is what I've said multiple times, like Harlequins cannot be in this show.
Space clowns.
You cannot have elf space clowns in season 1 of this show, and you cannot have orcs. Because it's just like, what? What is this setting? Kind of like what you're saying with the dinosaurs, right?
Yeah. Like, I can see that just not making sense to people about what kind of game this is.
Right.
Like, I think I'm going to go play the Spacemen because that's cooler. Like, who wants to play with dinosaurs when they're older 20s, 30s, 40s? Like,
well, what they say...
the answer is everybody, but they may not know this yet.
Yeah, right, exactly. And what they say often is, like, GW's target market is
little kids,
is younger. It's like adolescent.
That's so
right?
That could work, right? But if there's
and especially the box sets, especially
a dad or mom, maybe a mom wouldn't care. I don't know why am I gendering this shit? But a parent who's like, I'm gonna have to play this with them probably, right? Or I don't think this is cool, so I'm gonna try and nudge them a different way. Maybe.
Oh, I don't know that GW would think about it like that.
No, I'm not saying that they would. I'm just saying I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I just, you know what? I kind of want them to just do it so we can see what happens.
Yeah.
Like, how does it do?
Right.
I know I'm wrong, Philip. I was saying other people might think that. Gosh.
Yeah. That's hard, right? That's kind of hard because
kids can't afford Warhammer.
Yeah, so where they put Warhammers, if you look at in the U.S. where they put Warhammer stores, they're in they pretty much put them where they would put a Whole Foods.
Areas, right?
Yeah, it's like upper middle class. They know what they're doing. But anyway, like dinosaurs. I mean, it is the case that Seraphon need a refresh, or could use one.
Oh God.
There's things like Temple Guard, whether Temple Guard go to Legends or not, right? But certainly you could add a lot of things.
Oh, sure.
To this
so
army.
Much room.
There's space.
There's dinosaurs. Like, you can add all kinds of shit. Yeah.
Right. There's lots of design. Unlike cities where I think...
and what do we need?
Right.
Shooting?
What do we need? I mean, people want to see a new Temple Guard kit. I'm thinking it'll either happen or they'll go away. Like, it'll just go to Legends.
You think it'll go away?
Not necessarily, or like get replaced by something similar, or whatever, however they want to do it, right?
No.
But basically, let's put it this way: an elite Saurus foot unit.
Sure,
we could use that. There's all kinds of things. I keep wanting a giant brontosaurus. You know?
I know. I know.
I
I want a giant pterodactyl. Have they had that before?
no.
Like a harpy-sized pterodactyl.
Yeah, like
That's what I want.
yeah, like a big flyer,
Yeah.
basically. They have little ones,
Right.
but yeah, that would be cool too, right? Now, also, Meg and old heads will know this. There is precedence for this, and it's funny that you say this because I got into Warhammer with I want to say folks at home who knows, I think it was the 5th ed box that was Bretonnians versus Lizardmen. And I mean, the front of that box,
so they did it.
the front of that box is
so I'm
dumb as
wrong.
hell. There's like Knights of Yore smashing into Lizardmen, and they're like,
Right, I
fighting.
bet it looks silly, right?
It looks hilarious. You
looks
can
like-
pull it up if you want. It's like, what edition was that, people? Was that 5th?
Price.
5th ed, 5th ed
talking about
Warhammer Fantasy.
Warhammer Fantasy.
Or you can just look at Bretonnians versus
Edition
Lizardmen box. Yeah.
Box covers.
It might have been 4th.
It's fine. We'll find it. Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
Yeah. So just whatever. Like, you could also just look Lizardmen versus Bretonnians. I'm sure it'll show up.
All right.
But it is just like weird. It's not funny if you're European. Wait, can you explain that, Piotr? Why that's not funny?
I'm not seeing. Oh, here it is. Let's see.
Oh, wow. Nice, huge
Nice
picture
and
there.
Small. Oh my god. It's killing me, man.
Anyway.
Here's one. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's a big picture.
Yeah.
5th edition.
5th edition. Yeah, anyway, I had that box as a kid and had my little Bretonnians, my little lizard men fighting each other.
That's really cute. I forgot that you played fantasy.
Yeah, when I was a
When
kid.
you were a little kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was super young. So anyway, kind of precedent for this. Not totally out of left field to have something like this. Meg, what would you want to see? You said it's flying pterodactyl. Anything else come to mind?
The Brontosaurus.
Brontosaurus would be
sorry,
cool.
I'm trying to figure out what we can do for this Nightbot.
Oh, I see.
I'm not just fucking around on my phone.
Yeah.
What else do I want to see?
I mean, you have this army, right?
I
So-
don't. I hope they don't just like flood it with new skinks. Like that's boring, but they probably will, right? Because they're kind of old.
People say the skinks need a refresh. Yeah.
Yes, but who wants to repaint all those again?
I don't hate the way.
I think it sucks when little things like that get refreshed because it's like cool. If I want to look new now, I have to redo all like 120 of my skeletons or zombies or whatever.
I mean, eventually, of course, they're going to redo skinks, but I just sort of don't hate the way the skinks look. I think, like, people were like, oh, they're pretty static. I'm like, kind of. I was talking about this in Hobby Hang the other day, and I was saying they're static, but that's kind of like what I imagine them, where they're like these little guys running around in the woods. Like, I don't think they show a lot of emotion.
Yeah.
Right? I don't really want a lot of emotion in my skinks. I want them to be at their little, like, here I am running with my spear and my blowpipe or whatever. Anyway, yeah, and I'm still holding out, although they typically don't include giant monsters, like really big monsters in the starter boxes. But I'm kind of holding out for, like I keep saying, I want like a brontosaurus, guys, that has like a howdah on its back, and then like maybe a howdah halfway up its neck, and then like a skink wizard sitting on the top of its head. Like I want it to be like I want it to be like a built, like almost like a structure, right? And it has like a ton of skinks on the back throwing javelins. It has like a ballista thing, maybe on the back it has like a ballista that like is aimed backwards, right? Whatever. Shooting angle doesn't matter in Sigmar, but like a ballista, and then it's got like skinks throwing javelins, and then it's got like a skink wizard on the top. I want it to be like a support piece, mixed like on the Cogfort base, right?
Yeah.
Like a big fucking brontosaurus.
I have a solution, Zach.
Oh yay, that's cool.
We'll be able to do it.
Because what we have is kind of fun if we can
thought
get
it
it
would
working.
be fun, yeah. Anyways, should we go to the next?
Well, and that's the other thing Piotr brings out, which is that this army is in need of named characters.
Yeah, it doesn't have many.
It has one really, right? That is like
Croak.
Anyone else is like an underworld swarm.
There's like, oh yeah, even the Saurus guy on Agrodon is not named, right?
No. No. So anyway, yeah. Okay, next one, Meg. Oh, they went the wrong direction here. So okay,
Yeah.
last one is, and I think this one would be maybe the coolest, and has the most precedent, which is that either getting, oh, sorry,
Did I do it
yeah,
again?
either getting Lumineth River Temple fleshed out. We have one unit, or getting Lumineth Fire Temple. I forget what the Fire Temple is called. It starts with a Z. I think would be super cool. Like, this is a good alternative. I think this is maybe the best alternative to Stormcast.
Sorry, Lumineth?
Yeah, the river. Remember the river
Yeah.
blades?
Oh, that would be cool.
Because there's only one river unit right now.
Right.
The river blades, right? Whereas there's like 3 or 4 earth and 3 or 4, or 3 or 4 stone and 3 or 4 wind. They haven't done. There's a fire temple. They haven't done anything for that. And there's a river temple, which they've released one unit for.
Yeah.
So I love the
That
idea.
would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is probably the most solid replacement for Stormcast. And Meg, you're talking about looking and seeing the good guy, right? Like, dinosaurs are weird, right? Cities don't need anything. Dwarves, I think, and these elves, like new Riverblade stuff, or River Temple stuff, I feel like would be the most...
That would be pretty cool. My only issue with having Lumineth in the starter box is the poor people having to paint them. Like, oh, I'm just getting into this hobby, and I have the most difficult army now in the world to paint.
Actually, really good point. Like,
Yeah.
not worth... And it kind of brings it back to why Stormcast probably gets picked.
Yeah.
If we're trying to sell... Pewter said, he was saying that their target audience is men over 35. I think that's... I don't actually think that they uniquely think about a target audience all the time. I think they know who their audience mostly is, where most of their money comes from, and it almost certainly is men over 35.
Sure.
But I do think that those men over 35...
Men and moms over 35.
Correct, because those men over 35 are largely playing, many of them, not largely, but many of them are playing because they played as kids. And I think that they know they need to work on the new generation.
Mm-hmm.
And you do that through moms buying stuff for their sons, right?
Yeah.
So I do think both are the case. And when you say that, Meg, you brought this up earlier, it's like, no, this is why Stormcast keep getting, and Space Marines keep getting put in boxes.
Yeah, I get it. I just hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But were the Riverblades hard to paint?
Yes, all of Lumineth
Oh,
is hard
damn.
to paint.
Oh, damn.
Everything in Lumineth sucks to paint.
Well, they could. So then this could be a space where they say, we're going to design the fire temple to not be hard to paint.
Yeah, right. I don't believe them.
Believe them. They didn't say anything.
I don't believe them. They said they're going to put these in the starter box and make them easy to paint. I don't believe them.
No,
I don't
they
believe
didn't.
GW.
They didn't say this.
Go
Not
tell
a
your
rumor.
friends.
Not a
see
rumor.
what they think.
Not a rumor.
Come back to the Hobby Collab.
Yeah.
Share your thoughts
Yeah,
about them adding Lumineth, River People, and Fire People to the starter box.
Yeah,
because that's what's happening.
Yeah. Well,
No? Wait, no?
if it is, which I don't think it is,
I'm so confused about how this goes.
it would be cool though.
I see it.
Okay, Meg, so we did the good guys.
Yeah, time for the bad guys.
But before we get to the bad guys.
Oh my god. Oh, we'll do a randomizer.
Can we talk about our randomizer?
Yeah, okay.
Does it work?
So it does work.
Okay.
I tried to set up a randomizer Nightbot command for the stream, but you can't really test them. I could have tested it in I guess like CodePen or something, but oh well. I didn't have time. Anyways, didn't work. So now we just have it on our side. We were gonna let you guys do the matchups, but what we have is all of the armies from Age of Sigmar in a list. We're gonna randomly select 2 to put in a starter box and talk about it. Give it needs a name.
We were gonna give it a name because what
Give it a
we were talking about was
Like Scaventide. Right?
Scaventide, but a lot of times outside of the 5th ed boxes, or excuse me, the 5th ed box or 4th ed box, 3rd ed box is called Dominion. They give these like dual boxes interesting names where they have something like, okay, so like it gets sold, and do you guys remember back when they were doing the one that comes to mind was called Arena of Shades, because I played these 2 armies, and it was Nighthaunt and Daughters of Cain in a box. and they or Feast of Bone. I was telling you
Yes.
about was the worst. It's ogres versus OBR.
I kind of love it.
Feast of Bone should never have made it past out of the
I don't
offices.
know what you're talking about. That's the best one.
It's just so close to being amazing. So the randomizer will create 2 armies in a box set, and then you and I have to come up with a name for it.
Yes.
And we'll talk about if it would be a good box set or not.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so let's do the randomizer. Okay, it gave... fucking hate this shit. It gave us Stormcast Eternals and Blades of Corn. Talk about the most generic-ass box set
I mean, that was the first box.
Yeah.
That was first edition box.
That's so funny. What did we... I mean, okay. So, you guys, I have it in my heart and soul that I want to play a first edition game. I guess we could do Stormcast versus Corn. That'd be funny. But,
I mean,
I don't know.
Stormcast
Did
versus...
you have this starter box set? Was it fun? I guess you didn't.
No.
Yeah, nobody around.
This is
that we know.
2015, yeah.
Nobody we know had it.
No.
That's a bummer. Anyways, okay, so then we can talk about it. Stormcast. Poster boys for, like, you know, the game. I think of Korn as, like, the poster boys for Chaos. Do you?
Certainly they could be.
They're demons. Like, they're, like, what you think of when you think of a generic demon. They're red. They look like the devil. Like,
Yeah.
the classic, like, Christian devil.
Yeah. Yeah, Ether
Which is,
War
like,
was one, yeah.
Kind of infiltrated, like, the zeitgeist, right?
Yeah.
Blood and Thunder.
Oh, that's pretty
a
good.
one.
That's pretty good.
I was just like poster boys in a box. I don't know.
Does anyone know what the first ed box was called? Did it have a name?
Hammer? Poster boy hammer?
Was it Gore-Tide? No, not lying. Gore-Tide is a thing. I can't remember if that was the name.
I can't get this to stay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, Meg. These are like box sets that have existed. Classic, also in 40K, right?
Yeah.
Corn versus Good Guys. Good Guys is pretty common. I think I like Blood and Thunder. That's gonna be hard to beat.
Blood and Thunder's great. Yeah. Did you have it? Mine was poster boy box.
I'm not gonna call it that.
Poster boy hammer.
That's not appropriate.
Of course not.
We need a real appropriate titles.
You help me.
You need
I'm
to
not
not
good
get.
at this.
This is you're pitching a pitch. You can't get fired.
Oh, then I'm going with poster boy box.
That's gonna get you fired.
I can't get fired.
No,
you said I can't get fired.
You just got fired.
Oh, so I can't.
You can't afford.
Fired.
You're homeless now.
So I can get fired.
You can get fired. You're trying not to. It's like Oregon Trail.
God, I suck at this sort of stuff. I don't know. I like that one. You come up with one. Where's yours? You're fired. You didn't even have an idea.
I would do Bloodhammer.
Bloodhammer?
Yeah.
Blood Zap Hammer. Oh my god. Okay, what are we doing this time? Ogre, Maw Tribes, and Cities of Sigmar. God damn it, we don't want Cities of Sigmar in the starter box. Randomizer?
Ogre, Maw Tribes, and Cities of Sigmar.
Yeah, it's sort of like there's something there because ogres are, what are they, like traders, and then they went and they're working for the cities now. Like some ogres are traders.
Yeah, well, no, I think it's actually like a different type of ogre. They retconned it a little bit.
So it's sort of like Return to Ogredom. They're going back to get their friends.
Cities of Sigmar. Colonel Panic is on it.
I know. Well, you're British, right? All the Brits are good at these stupid pun names. I can't come up with shit.
Yeah.
I know. And Liam's like, you wrote stuff down in advance, and I'm like, yeah, because it's a shit show if I don't. Cities of Sigmar is good.
Yeah.
You're not coming up with that.
No, I'm thinking.
Okay. This is your idea.
I mean, I know, yeah.
Okay. Oh, platforms.
I mean, Feast is what they did for Bone Reapers. It was Feast of Bone.
Feast of Bone, yeah.
Hunger is a good one. We could do something with Hunger and Faith. That's mine.
Hunger and Faith.
Hunger and Faith.
Why? Why faith?
Because that's like a cities thing. They have their religion, or Hunger and Steel.
Hunger and Steel.
Yeah.
Steel for steel.
Steel helms.
Something stealing ogre.
No, like metal.
No, I know. I'm saying there's something there,
Oh,
right?
okay.
There's steel, and then there's like their stolen friend. They stole their ogre friends.
I love how fixated you are on this one concept.
I'm trying to find like a reason why they're in the box together, and the only thing I can think of is like these are like some ogres on the city's team that are like, yeah, those guys suck. Let's go get them. We know all their secrets, so we can help you. Or the ogres are like, they stole our friend. They tempted him with food. Now we're coming to get it. I don't know.
Not friends, but okay. You're just making up your own lore, which makes it hard for these to make any sense.
I'm not good at this.
Traitors to hunger.
Traitors, yeah. Traitors to hunger. There we go. Thank you, Zach. You did it. Traitors to hunger.
Not good. It's not good.
Should we do one more? Should we get back to our...
Let's do one more.
Okay,
These have been pretty dumb.
These have been pretty terrible, yeah. We're bad at it.
I also thought the randomizer would be like so they could see it. I guess not.
I am sorry that it's not.
Okay,
everything got fucked up this morning. We're lucky any of you are even here right now. Okay, last one before we get back to the standard discussion topic about bad guys. Hedonites of Slaanesh and Disciples of Tzeentch.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's an insane starter box.
Oh, that's
Taking old friends out for dinner. I love that beat to the right.
I mean, they would never do the star box, but it is really cool.
Oh my god, wouldn't that be a fun starter box?
I mean,
That'd be insane.
They did. Does anyone remember what the Deepkin Fire Slayers one was called? They did do an Order versus Order one.
Sure.
I forget what it was called.
Sure, they'll do it for Order.
Whatever it was called was really on the nose too. I can't remember what it was called though.
No.
I mean, I don't think it was quite as big as Feast of Bone, but it was up there.
Blood, sugar, sex, magic.
I mean, that's kind of amazing.
Nice Red Hot Chili Peppers reference.
Oh, Tzeentch and... It wasn't called Water and Fire, Polly.
Tzeentch and Hedonites. Okay. Well, everyone hates Slaanesh, right? Isn't he trapped? So it's sort of like an escape from Alcatraz situation.
Reaching soups.
Plans within glands.
Fury of the Deep. Fury of the Deep. Yes. Fire Slayers have like a fury element, and Deepkin have a deep. That's what that one was called. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Like I said, I remember being very on the nose.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So instead of Return to Alcatraz, what's the name of this planet or prison he's stuck in?
Oh, I don't know. It's the elves have him.
We need a name. What is the name, guys? What's the name?
Flashdance.
Because that's all I'm gonna call it. Is like escape from blank.
Tempting Fate. Oh, that's super good. The
That's
Steve
so
19.
good. The Steve. Yeah. That's who's doing
They couldn't
it.
just
Them,
do Tempting.
Not us.
Well,
Tempting Fate's really good.
They'd have to make it a little more floral, like Temptation of Fate, or Fate and Temptation, or something like that.
Fate and Temptation. No. That's better. Tempting Fate.
It is better, but they
Tempting
wouldn't.
Fate. I don't care. That's what we're calling it. The new 5th Ed starter box is called Tempting Fate.
And
Clip
it's Slaanesh,
Make
and
a clip.
it has two bad guys
It has,
and insane ones as well.
You know what? They're just chaos. Are they bad guys? They're just chaos.
Definitely.
Chaos is just reality.
Chaos is
Life is chaos.
Chaos is but Chaos is definitely billed as the main bad guy in this.
Well, anyway,
GWIP. I would say.
The models would be incredible. Like you'd be this kid or man, I guess a woman, getting your box. I'm like,
so much disdain.
Okay, there's like 2 women who buy this stuff. Anyway, and you're just like, these fucking models are insane. I've never seen anything like this before. Like that'd be so cool.
Yeah, the starter boxes are like the edition starter boxes are kind of interesting too because
prison sex.
They often release like these like really cool like I love a lot of the like mid-size things they release in a starter box, like this I forget what it's called, but the Skaven gun that was in Skaven Tide.
Mm-hmm.
It's things that are like weird size, like units of 2 or like a unit of 1 on like that ghost kill size oval, like kind of like a small monster type thing. And a lot of armies could benefit from that. Not a lot of armies have stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like you could actually do some really cool stuff. Like, yeah, you could make a really cool Tzeentchian monster. Like that's like not huge. Tzeentch doesn't really have monsters other than Karos and the fate, Lord of Change. So you can get this kind of like medium sized, 10 health monster. You can make some really cool stuff with this. I mean, this box set would be cool. Chaos.
You guys make sure to pre-order early your Tempting Fate 5th edition starter box because it's going to go quick because it's going to have a lot of cool models in it. I hope that they think really long and hard about how they're going to market this because they could really mess it up. I want everyone to get this starter box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want everyone to have the Tempting
Fate starter box.
Tempting Fate.
Tempting Fate. How fun. That's going to be a really good starter box. I'm really excited for it.
Before we move back to the bad guys, though.
Can we do one more?
I kind of want to, but it's okay.
I know.
Before we move back to the bad guys, the starter boxes for us are great because we have all the armies because we have to.
We must
basically have all of them. But I do often kind of wonder like how the levels of success people who only want one army have with like is it fairly easy? We were in I was in Fault Line here, and when I was playing 40K more, and I never bought a starter box for 40K.
Yeah.
Because people in the club would buy them and I guess trade around, but the starter boxes that came out when I was playing never had armies that I played.
Right.
The two that came out...
Or that you were interested in.
Right? Yeah, it was... Well, it's funny. So, Soups earlier said Stormcast versus Dark Stormcast.
Yeah.
And that's essentially the box you're buying when you buy Space Marines versus Chaos Space Marines. And that was 8th Ed, right, folks? That was Dark Angels versus Chaos, but I think specifically they're supposed to kind of be Black Legion, right? So, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of what you get when you when you do Space Marines versus... So it was that one, and then the other one was Necrons were the bad guy, I think. The two that came out. When I was here, when I was playing a lot... Does anyone remember what the 6th Ed... No, 6th Ed was... Yeah, what were the 6th and 7th Ed box sets? Do you guys remember? I don't remember. Oh, Death Guard 2. That's right.
Has Tyranids been in one?
Yeah, Tyranids was in 9th.
9th, okay.
Yeah.
To me, that seems like the poster boy bad guy.
Well, Orcs. It's like Orcs.
I know, but Space Bugs is way more cool than Orcs.
I mean, honestly, they literally... somebody tell me if I'm wrong or what I'm missing, but they largely alternate. I know Necrons was one. But historically, they alternate basically between Orcs, Tyranids, and Chaos as who's fighting Space Marines.
Yeah. All right. It's always Space Marines, so. Okay. All right, well, we'll come back to this.
Tyranids was 10th. 9th was Necrons. 9th was Necrons, yeah.
The heck? I think we'll come back to this.
Okay. Should we chat bad guys?
We should chat bad guys.
All right. So here's my first bad guy proposal.
Soul Blight, please. That'd be great.
Okay, but it's got to be new. It's got to be different. Okay, and so I think there's a couple avenues that they could do here. They could take one of the existing dynasties and flesh it out a little bit more. Now, what does that look like? That looks like a named character, probably. So let's say they do Legion of Night, which is Manfred.
There we go.
They give Manfred either a new model, which I don't think they need to do, or they do they give Manfred like a second in command. So think like Radikar and Belladonna, right? They do something like that. Actually, it's funny, Clamus, OBR was constantly, when I was going back and checking the rumors, people kept pushing OBR as one. But I don't think any of the guys that really have had a track record of success, like Boolin or Whitefang or any of those guys, said anything about OBR. But I kept seeing it come up that it was like OBR was going to be in the box. Okay, so... I think they could do that, like take Manfred's, take Legion Light, and like give them a couple unique units that go in all of Soul Blight, but maybe are a little flavored. However, my original idea was create a new Vampire Dynasty, like the most recent Vampire Dynasty created for Sigmar, that was not in Old World, was Vierkros.
Okay.
They were not
was new with Age of Sigmar?
Yeah, they were never in Fantasy Battle.
Okay.
Right? And my vibe is, we don't have the picture for it because they don't exist, but my vibe is New Orleans-based vampires. Because
That would be pretty
because New Orleans is like the new world capital of vampires from a literary sense, because of Anne Rice mostly, right? Interview with a Vampire being the big one. Stupid, what's it called, was set there. True Blood, right?
Yeah.
It's just kind of a setting for vampires for some reason. But here's what I want. Okay, guys, come on. This will be cool, right? Vampires. I want vampires with like muskets. I want them to be like, take Annika. She's a little like European and in her design. I want like very like fancy outfits. Like think Interview with a Vampire.
Sure.
Right? I want like jackets, the fluffy chest.
All this fancy nonsense.
I want fancy vampires with muskets and like sabers and stuff, right? And I want them all to have a mount that is not a horse. I want it to be some kind of weird.
No horse.
Take some interesting New World animal.
Vampirates.
Like, okay, ready? Here we go. I'll give you a super weird one. I want them to be riding bizarre, or one of them, like I said, that medium-sized monster.
Yeah.
I want like a weird, this is going to be out of left field, I know, but I want like New World animal, armadillo. I want like, they're in the South, they're in Louisiana. I want like a vampire.
You lost me.
With like a gun, riding like some kind of like, just a giant armadillo, but the monster is based off of, like wherever their dynasty is from. Oh, capybara, that would be cool too. Wherever they're from, they have some animal mount that is based on something from the New World.
So I don't dislike this idea.
Yeah.
I know my reactions make it seem
It
like
needs to be reined in.
I'm just kind of like, I don't get it. I don't see this happening. This seems like really convoluted. I don't know.
New World centric vampires. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
New Orleans centric vampires. And
New Orleans, yes, but armadillo, where does that come in?
Just
and
because
like
they
capybara, like that's not in New Orleans. So
Okay.
now I'm just confused.
Okay, we'll pick a. Oh no! What I said last night was a pelican, like a grotesque looking undead pelican.
A pelican.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Bird flying. Yeah.
Roly poly.
Some kind of, I don't know, guys. Some kind of, take a New World animal from the American South. There's lots of options.
How about a giant sloth?
They're not New World. They're not. They're in South America.
Were those in Europe? Oh, okay.
No, think something. You're right. Something from like the U.S. South. They have pigs, but we already have pig riders. It could even just be like an elk, like a cool big elk thing that a fancy vampire is riding.
Vampires wouldn't ride an elk.
But would dwarves ride a flying skyboat? Would elves ride an eel? That's like the question you're asking yourself. That's like what makes Sigmar interesting, is you have to take multiple elements and put them together. Like,
if you threw elves under the sea, then they would ride eels. Yes, like that makes sense.
so you throw vampires.
You throw a vampire in New Orleans, it would not be riding an armadillo.
Some kind of, okay. It's an upright monster, but its design is based on a crocodile. That's it.
Better.
That's why we workshop this
Liberty.
with these guys, because
Roadrunner
these guys.
Dragon King.
Oh, dude, Roadrunner would be so cool.
And not from New Orleans. That doesn't make sense. It is cool, but not. It doesn't tie in back to your original theme.
Okay. So a gator type of monster. It's not flat on the ground. It's like more upright.
That would be cool.
And it's got a vampire on it, and he's got like a Gatling gun. I want like a vampire with like a 4-barrel Gatling gun riding an armored.
I want it to look like that crocodile or alligator in All Dogs Go to Heaven.
I don't have that on recall.
Oh man.
Yeah, Clamus, Ironjaw should get armadillos. Someone should get armadillos.
Armadillos is a good idea.
Just not New Orleans
Not
vampires.
with vampires.
Okay, that's fair.
Vampires, I feel like.
Well, here's another one, folks. Just a bat. Just a giant bat.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Right. Crawfish.
New Orleans Sylvaneth. The whole box is New Orleans, so it's Soulblight versus Sylvaneth.
But you could do some really cool things with New Orleans
I love
vampires,
that.
is my point. And I want,
Oh my
okay.
God. Sylvaneth need a Weeping Willow.
So as part of my kit, as part of my box, this is the one I'm most excited to develop, by the way. Okay, so comes with a leader guy. He's riding a gator monster, and he has a 4-barreled Gatling gun that he's holding.
Oh,
Okay, and it's
Sure.
like it's like a musket machine gun that he's got.
They need to be against Seraphon, so that there's a reason. The Seraphon are mad.
Seraphon versus
They're like, what the hell, dude?
This would
You
be
can't do
such a
this.
fucking cool box. Seraphon versus
this
New
to our
Orleans
people.
vampires. That'd be such a cool
How does
box.
this go?
Okay, so that's him, and then I want new Deadwalkers, new zombies,
No.
because the old zombies are way too small, and they don't have enough character. So I want new Deadwalkers. I think you keep them on 25s, but you make them a little creepier, a little more elongated. And I want them to look like they come out of the bayou, like these bayou Deadwalkers, as part of the unit.
All right.
Okay. What else would you put in this? What other undead U.S. South would you put in the starter box? I've got vampire and gator with Gatling gun, and I've got new Deadwalkers. What else would be in this box?
We already have a snake lady. I was gonna say like a big anaconda or something. Are there? I know there's wild boars. There's deer. Yeah.
Some kind of witch would be cool though, like swamp witch lady.
A swamp witch.
A swamp witch, a vampire lady?
Swamp. No, that's what the zombie should look like. Swamp.
I said,
swamp
yeah,
people.
like they're coming out of the bayou.
Sorry,
yeah.
sorry, the bayou. Yeah.
Tapir. Yeah.
Gosh, it's really hard for me to think
Monstrous
because
tapir
there
would be
are
cool.
so many. There's Soulblight is another army where
can
I'm
do
kind
so
of like,
much.
I don't think you need help.
No,
Like,
but you can always
so I
just
don't
add a
know-
new wing.
I haven't thought about what I would want them to have. But I mean, it's like always big stuff, right? Like I'm like, oh yeah, I would like you to have a giant bat, like just
Giant
again,
bat.
harpy-sized bat would be pretty cool.
Harpy-sized bat
Okay,
would be
we
cool.
got to stretch for Dragon Kitty, and a hydrate. Have my coffee.
Yeah.
Monster trucks. What's even in the South? Hurricanes. Oh yeah, that could be a cool spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blood hurricane.
Yeah.
Blood hurricane. Soul hurricane. Oh, that's the box name.
Soul Hurricane. I like it.
Vampires and gators, New Orleans swamp cities dressed like yeah, I don't know. You could do a lot of cool stuff with this theme. Big ass snakes. Yeah, all kinds of stuff, right? Okay.
It's an interesting theme. Have they done American themed things before? I guess the Seraphon are kind of based in America's.
Part of Night Haunt is as well.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, I can see it. Oh yeah, Mardi Gras corpse cart.
Oh yes, you're right. The corpse card has to come back.
I forgot about Mardi Gras.
And,
Wait,
and this
did
is perfect
Did they
because it's-
Legends the corpse cart?
no, but it needs
Oh.
a new model.
Okay.
It's like definitely needs a new model, right?
God, I already have
So
3.
so you take the Deadwalkers, buy you Deadwalkers, yeah, and you make like a grotesque float that is like their float. Yeah, that'd be so cool. Man, Steve 19 is on it.
He's on it today. He should be running this stream.
Yeah.
We're a mess.
Yeah.
We've been a mess today.
Although he would not have known how to handle the stream,
Everything failing.
everything.
Everything.
He
just fell
actually
apart.
would have done a horrible job, but his ideas are great. I don't know. We could ask him. Steve, do you know how
All
to
right,
run
who's next?
computer stuff?
Spider Fang.
Okay.
Yes.
This is the perfect opportunity. A new
Spider
box
Fang.
says the perfect
Come on,
opportunity
guys.
to say the Ragnarok kit is killing it. We don't want to get rid of that. You know, Brad was saying the other day, Brad and I were talking about this stuff, and Brad was saying, listen, if they were going to get rid of... They've been moving a lot of things to Legends. If they were going to get rid of Spider Fang, or move them to Old World or whatever, they would have done that probably in this new... in the
think
most
so?
recent... Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't think he's 100% right, and I don't think he thinks he's 100% right, but I think it's not a bad point.
Sure.
So I want, like, my medium-sized monster, I want, like, a unit of, like, 2 jumping spiders that goblins are riding. You know, like, little Amazon-y jumping spiders that are, like, all colorful. And I want, like, the goblins holding on for dear life on this thing.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah, jumping spider,
And then
yes.
it doesn't move. It has this other ability where, like, you pick a point within 18 inches of the battlefield and just set it up. But it only has to make outside of 6 instead of, like, outside of 9. So, like, they don't move. They don't actually have a move. They just, like, you pick them up and move them somewhere else
like
nearby.
Vargas?
Well, Vargas have to be outside 9.
Oh,
More
these
like
wouldn't-
the...
Sorry. I
yeah,
got it,
yeah.
Okay.
More like the Zinch teleport kind of concept where they're just like... Psh, like, they just, like, move around. Something like a jumping spider. And then, Brad and I were talking about this concept, and he was saying, just in general, like make these, because there are also Savage Orcs. They could recombine those, by the way.
Yeah.
But just make, and actually those armies used to be combined. Am I not? I think like Spiderfang and Savage Orcs used to be like a combined thing in fantasy. Anyway, like have these spider goblins, Spiderfang, right? Have like not these spiders. You can have these infantry spiders or goblins, excuse me, that are just like the wild goblins. They just like they've got their.
They wear like little straw skirts and stuff.
I mean, that's kind of what they look. They literally have that right now.
So it
yeah.
fits. I mean, yeah.
Like make these. Yeah, probably not pure Tor. I think there is too much. I think it's like it has some. Politically incorrect implications, the Savage Orcs, but
no.
something you could do it where it's not awful, right? So just like goblins that are more wildernessy, not the Moon Clan, they're like from the forest or from the jungle, and you can do that without being offensive, right? You don't have to, especially if they're redesigning it for a box. Yes, you can. I know GW can do that.
No.
Yeah, I want my spears and my bows and my little goblins running around. I want my jumping spiders. I don't know, what else what kind of spider goblin situation do you want? Well, we need a new cav.
Do we have, what are the spells like? There's something like about like a spider web net. I don't know.
Oh, like a, well, they have manifestations already.
Yeah, so that wouldn't work, but I don't know. I guess that's more of like an ability.
Yeah.
And it already exists.
Half goblin, mutant spider, yeah. Half goblin, half spider mutant, yeah. Because that is in the lore.
So they have a catapult where they shoot like sticky webs at you so you can't move, right?
Yeah.
I think they should actually make a catapult. Oh, this is wrong.
Is this another one of your real catapult ideas?
I would love to have a real working catapult on the table, and you literally fling it, and then it whatever it touches, it messes up. I love shit like that.
Stop.
However, I realize that that's not popular for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, this doesn't go here.
If any of you guys ever played the game Carcassonne,
oh my god, now we're really going off topic.
It has.
How does this sit?
It has a bunch of expansions, and a couple of them are like really good. Carcassonne's a pretty great game. But one of them is an actual functioning catapult where you do shoot the tile.
It's great.
And it is considered on Board Game Geek one of the worst expansions of all time. I'm kind of with you, Meg. It is like...
I just think it's fun.
People don't like a genre change.
I know. So we shouldn't talk about Carcassonne.
Yeah, well, this is a Carcassonne stream now.
So anyway... send her back to First Ed. Yeah, that's where I belong, is First Ed.
Yeah.
I do want... No, I'm not thinking an actual catapult, because I know nobody would like that. But a model of a catapult that shoots little spiders. Like, little spiders.
Yeah.
And then, like, you... if it hits you, you have a little spider token next to you, and it does something.
Oh, yeah, gotta have tokens.
You gotta have tokens.
Yeah, no, dude, there's so much they could do with Spiderfang.
I know, yeah. It'd be cute.
By the way, we didn't talk about...
You built this. I don't understand how this works.
We didn't talk about all of the different...
I think I did it wrong.
We didn't talk about all the different things you could do with some of the good guy ones. For some reason, the bad guy ones are more fun.
Totally.
But I definitely want a river elf. You can kind of borrow from Deepkin. I definitely want a river elf riding a catfish.
Riding a catfish?
Yeah, like a flying catfish. Like how there's eels.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so
catfish are terrifying, by the way. Have you guys ever seen one? They're horrifying.
That's what it looks like.
Okay, Meg's back to work.
I'm sorry, I'm like stuck. Okay, and it's also messing up my skull. So maybe I just won't even have this as part of it. It's fine. I'm on the fun part now anyway, which is Nagash at the top. He'll be something like this. I need to add his arm. And then here's his skirt. So it's just going to be like magic, whatever, bullshit. And this will kind of sit on top. Yeah, so I have to tuck it in. Oh my god, it's so swirly. Look,
we need to talk to Brett about that mister and see if we can get
it's so cool.
mist coming out of the top of this thing.
I need to, and then I have a bunch of Night Haunt that I got to stick all over it because they're helping out. Yeah, he'll be like,
Oh wait, this is the front.
tally ho.
This is the front.
Well, it sits fine. All right, fine.
Yeah, but no, have Nagash facing forward. I'm saying, I think is the important part.
Tally ho. No.
Yeah, it looks good. I like to. I like it leaning a little bit, and he's upright. Yeah, it's super cool.
Let's see. Here's this thing. Okay, should I do it one more time? Tally ho.
Yep, got it.
While he's reading books. He's
Yeah.
going to be reading books while making this thing move. I have to figure out something to put here, which is fine.
They have
on the other
things
side.
already. There's like a hanging thing.
Yeah, but I want it to be. Is it logoed with Sigmar crap?
Probably it's that right there.
I was thinking it'd be cool to like scrape stuff off, like I
mean, I imagine it's like a
graffitied it, and they're like
kind of. It's
like,
like a
"No,
resurrect.
Nagash."
It's like the whole cog
Yeah.
floor has been resurrected
that's fair.
conceptually,
Okay,
right?
yeah. So I'll do that there. Cool. So that's how that's gonna go. I'm pretty
That's
excited for
you don't
this.
think that's the thing Nagash would do, Polly? Read books he wrote
he reading?
himself. That's the only books
He's
Nagash
so
would read.
obsessed with himself.
Yeah,
What
are you kidding
talking
me?
about? All right, next bad
This
guy.
guy doesn't know. Okay. Okay.
Your girls, right?
No, so,
Wait,
okay.
who is this?
Yeah. So, and now I will say this: the rumor they're called Ugorathis. Ugol is the Shadow Realm.
Ugorathis. Did we talk about these? Oh, Black Widow Spider. Nice call out, Dragon Kitty. Yes.
Yeah. Ogorathi is one of the proposed or thought of names for Ogol Dark Elves. Now, this conversation I'll take in a little bit of a different direction, but definitely want to hear people's thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say that I think this will never happen. Like we won't get Malarian and Malarian's followers,
I keep hearing malaria.
and
Okay.
but I will call out a couple things. And they can do it. I know they can do it. So I'm not being one of those people that says here's my statement. First, and then I'll go on. So let me make my statement, which is that I am very interested to see what design space they go with these, because
in the starter box that's coming out, that's definitely going to have them.
in any release, if they bring back Dark Elves, I have often challenged. Steven is a big Dark Elf fan who wants his Dark Elves back. It comes up on Reddit, and I'm not a dick about it, but I often kind of ask the people, like, what design space do you see these in? And by that I mean not like visually, because I'm sure whatever they do is going to be cool visually, but play style wise, I'm kind of like, well, I'm always wondering, I guess these people don't like daughters, or they want more added to daughters. And I guess they don't like Deepkin. And I guess they don't like Sylvan. You start naming the elf armies. Brad and I were talking about this as well. And we were like, where do they go? There's also Nighthaunt, which are kind of ghostly, shadowy. So how do you take this and where do you thread them in? Mm-hmm. And did they think about that? Like, in other words, Meg, like, currently, are there... Polly, that's where my head goes negatively, too.
Daughters for people who don't like women.
Polly, that is negatively where my head goes
Wow.
often. I'm like, why? Just play daughters, guys. Why do you keep asking for this? But anyway,
Yeah, you have to start over for me because I don't quite understand what you're saying.
the question is, are there two armies right now? Let's put it this way. Two armies right now in the same Grand Alliance that really step on each other's toes play style. In other words... Can you think of, like, take a Grand Alliance and be like, these two armies are pretty much the same. I don't know why
No, I can't.
they need to
I don't
both.
know them well enough to make
Yeah.
have.
Yeah. If anybody in chat thinks that. So in other words, like, for example, let's say,
Do you have?
well, I'm trying to think of ones that are even
I'm just
close,
like
and I
Fire
really
Slayers and KO because they're both dwarves.
no,
But
that's
I know
not
that's totally wrong.
Those two armies are
One
insanely
is shooty,
different. Right.
the other one. I don't know how Fire Slayers play because we never play them.
The closest I actually would say is probably Fire Slayers and Daughters.
Oh, okay.
Low saves, brutal melee, not actually that fast, either of them, but deceptively fast on occasion. Wards, KO and IDK. I don't think KO and IDK are that similar, Chef. After starting to play some KO, I even said to Chef that they remind me a bit of IDK, but I think they're very different enough. Yeah, I don't know. So I kind of want to know, and if, like, what does overlap? And then once you take the overlap, you ask yourself, how do you make this faction not overlap Daughters? How do you make this faction not overlap Deepkin? Quite honestly, Sylvaneth, because if they're a shadow faction, you assume maybe they'll have some moving around the board type shenanigans, but that's already Sylvaneth.
Dragon Kitty. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so I don't know. I've often been kind of curious what design space people see them in. They could be well armed. They could be kind of a mix of Lumineth, a little more armored than Deepkin and Daughters. Definitely more armored than Daughters. So they could be more armored, and they could be more regimented. So you're kind of maybe like a little bit of Bone Reapers, a little bit of Lumineth, a little bit of I think they can do it. I'm just like kind of curious how they would do it. And it's something I often wonder, like how much they think about, or do they just make cool shit? But then I like I said, I kind of test it in my brain. I run through, and I'm curious if anyone thinks I'm missing anything. Starting with Grand Alliance, like, are there 2 Grand Alliance armies that really step on each other's toes, playstyle wise? But even outside of that, if you took all 25, however many armies there are, right? 25, 24, and you said, this army is really actually pretty much the same as this army. Like, they only exist differently because the lore and the narrative is different and the models are different, right? Like,
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, maybe that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of Liberty. Yeah.
Well, if these guys were going to be in the starter box, I mean, that's sort of what we're talking about, right?
Yeah,
It opens you up to, like, new ideas, fresh ideas,
yes,
right?
Yes.
I want that to be the end of fucking Cain and give them a fucking goddess to worship. Hello? Like, that's what I would want to see happen. Like, oh, we've been wrong this whole time. They're following a goddess. We need an all-girl army. I'm sorry.
We have an all-girl army.
We don't. They worship a man. Nothing past the fucking Bechdel test. They're all talking about men. That's what I want to see. That's fine. But anyways, I think it would be very cool to do Daughters in the starter box because, as we were joking around earlier, there's like 2 women in the whole wide world who buy it. Not serious. But we want to get more women in the hobby, right? Mm-hmm. Like, that's going to help.
Yeah.
I think having female representation on the actual starter box is like, oh, there's girls. Like, I can paint them like me, or I don't know.
Well, let me look up. So Cthulhu does not worship Cain.
Cainese. There we go. Thank you, Pat. Yeah.
Cthulhu worships. Cthulhu worships. Cthulhu worships. I forget the god's name. Morga Hay or something. It's not the god of war. It's the god of death that Cthulhu worships. Morai Heg, who is... Oh, wow, cool. Yeah, I just love all these constant ads all over the place.
Put it in reader mode, yo.
Yeah, I know, it did. Let's see, Morai Heg. Yeah, so Morai Heg, the god that Cthulhu worships.
Yeah.
Not Cain, is a female deity. So they could develop that out. They could take Cthulhu's wing and say, and that might be a perfect time to do it because we're getting rid of Doomfires, and Doomfire is like one of the biggest people she recruited. Like Doomfire is like mostly worship, like follow Cthulhu as opposed to Marathi. So you could actually make a really cool kit, or you could make a really cool box of this. But again, I think this would be a cool way, and you could work them in here, right? You kind of meld all these ideas together and say, okay, you don't need to remake Cthulhu, but here's like Cthulhu's second in command. She's leading the box. Mm-hmm. Maybe she's flying a cool raven monster. They're like creature of choice. It's snakes for Marathi, right? Because Marathi's a snake. That's like their animal symbolism. For Cthulhu, it's crows and ravens. Okay. So you take Cthulhu, you give her second in command priestess. She's riding a badass raven monster, not that big, and she's got a cool scary bow, and she's a priestess. And you make new Doomfires.
Oh, but they just legended them.
Well, but they make new ones, and they give them a new name.
No men. No
Okay,
men
well
in this
then make a female. That's fine. You bring back. You just recreate the concept.
But yeah.
Right, riding like elves.
Should be chicks.
Elves riding a shadow horse is the concept.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can be chicks.
They should be.
And you bring back
don't have that
the
yet.
Darkling Covens, which are these dark elves that have left the Age of Sigmar. They went out, and Cthulhu took them in. This is perfect. This is a perfect box. Although,
Perfect box.
here's the problem. These aren't bad guys. Cthulhu is like one of the biggest good guys in
Everyone
Sigmar.
yesterday was very adamant that daughters are kind of bad guys.
Marathi.
I guess.
Cthulhu is like very not a bad guy. She's like one of it's like her and Callus and Toll. There's like a handful of like kind of good guys in the setting. Cthulhu is one of them. So they would actually have to be the good guy in the box, which means they could be fighting the New Orleans vampires.
Oh my god. The perfect box.
We just
does
created.
exist.
We just create the perfect box. Shadow, Cthulhu followers, Morag Heg followers versus New Orleans. There's this new vampire dynasty. Interview with a Vampire. Tom Cruise. We did it. Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt. We did it.
All right.
What's her name? Little girl. Went on to be a big actress.
Kirsten Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah.
I was like, there's a child actor in that was actually successful.
All right. Who is this?
This is Dark Oath.
Dark Oath. Yeah. They're cool.
Dark Oath are
They're
super
the ones
cool.
that look like Bone Tomahawk.
Conan. I think.
Troglodytes, right? No.
No. They're like
Who am I
Conan.
thinking of?
They're
Okay.
very Conan the Barbarian
Got it.
vibe.
Never mind.
Coded,
ignore
yeah.
me. Yeah. Now, this is like what Saray wants to play.
Saray's been
right?
working
Yeah,
on
Saray,
these
yeah.
right now. Yeah, we will eventually have a lot of Dark Oath stuff from Saray. I love Dark Oath. I'm glad Saray's doing it. I don't play Chaos Army, Meg, but if I did look at all the Chaos options, Dark Oath is the one that would be most exciting to me.
Okay.
Just these basic humans, their lore is so cool. They're like, they've not really fallen to chaos. Mm-hmm. Their lore is really tragic. They're like, when Sigmar pulled everyone into cities to like protect from chaos, these are the humans mostly that got left behind out in the wilderness. They're like, they're pretty much like rural white Americans who feel neglected by 8 years of the Obama presidency.
Okay.
And we see what they did. So that's pretty much the lore for Dark Oath. And the other cool thing that I think could feed into this is, Meg, one of the big rumor things that keeps popping up also is that Beastmen are returning.
What? No.
Yes.
Why? Why would they go through all that trouble?
Because they wanted to just redo the range.
But they also moved it to Old World.
Right,
like,
right.
Why would they?
So they take Beastmen, put them in Old World, and now they're going to remake them and add them to Dark Oath. Is like one of the main theories.
I guess.
Yeah.
25. Okay.
So you get these Beastmen back that have also been abandoned out into the wilderness to fend for themselves against chaos, allied with these humans, human barbarians. You could put ogres in here too, by the way. You could have like a multiracial, multi-species group of people that basically got left to, okay, fend for yourself. Chaos is coming. You guys are fucked. So most of them turn to chaos. And like, there's a really cool lore. Like the Dark Oath all worship different chaos gods, kind of, but they don't really know that they do, or they have different names. Like they call Nurgle the White Stag, and they don't like think of him necessarily as the god of like how we know Nurgle. So they kind of like took their existing beliefs and like co-opted, kind of like the Romans did with Greek gods. They like, over the centuries, the chaos gods have kind of become their gods accidentally. It's very cool lore. It's very like interesting. It's not super like, it's not as often on the nose like bad humans. That's not like what these guys are. They're like, that's who they are slowly falling to. So it's really cool. And I think, again,
it's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor. It is a metaphor. And I think we take that kind of like 50 mil, 60 mil base. Yeah, give me some Dark Oath ogres, right? Give me like a couple, or the ogroids, right? That they already have. Like redo them. I guess they're fairly new and pretty cool already. But you could do all kinds of cool stuff with Beastmen in here. And AOSU can be redeemed. Then they kind of go for that multi-species stuff with cities, but then start to sink theme. I don't know if I would agree with that. Decisive minis. I mean, we just got Gargants and we just got an Ogre, right, for cities. I think what they don't want to do decisive minis is have lots of elves and lots of dwarves in there, because I think they just want to flesh those out as separate armies. That said, there's a Gargant and an Ogre army. But it's almost like cities more with Gargants and with Ogres are kind of like... these Gargants and Ogres, right? I got raked over the coals years ago for saying Ogres don't have civilization, or Orcs don't have civilization.
Culture, they said.
No, I see. That's the thing. I never said culture.
But that's what you've been raked over the coals for, is culture.
Misquoted.
Yeah,
misquoted.
Again, you've been misquoted.
Again, orcas and crows have culture. Like, any crows don't have civilization, right? They have culture.
Maybe.
Like, culture is easy. Civilization is harder, right? And that's kind of what I think the cities has done, is they took factions that don't have civilizations, like ogres and gargants. That's the point of destruction. Orcs are part of destruction in AOS. You can't have destruction and have civilizations. I don't know. Does that make sense?
I guess so.
In fact, the whole point of destruction literally is to destroy civilizations. That's like their thing.
Oops.
So, yeah, I don't know. Decisiveness. I think you can have some species in there, but I just don't think they want.
Vote for Zach this November.
Thanks, Drew. I just don't think they want. Like elves or dwarves in there, really.
Yeah.
All right, Meg. That's it.
So we can do a couple more randomizers if you'd like.
Well, I have a question for you.
Well, I have a question for you. You go first.
No, you go first. You forget questions.
I do forget. So this is a hobby question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on. I don't want him holding a staff if I can avoid it, but I'm like, I think it'd be funnier if he was holding a book or some ghosts. Like, so there's his hand that's holding a ghost, but it's meant for the other side. Like, how obvious do you think that would be, though, if I just clipped it and stuck it on anyway, even though the thumb's on the wrong side?
That's a good one. What you're asking, every hobbyist has thought of that.
Do you guys think it matters? Do you guys care? Can I do it?
I'm going to tell you my take.
Tell me. That's why I asked you.
No fucking way.
Okay. All right.
Looks dumber than hell.
But that's what I'm asking. Like, do you think people would notice? Like, because his hand is wrapped in a ghost.
9 out of 10 times, no. But that one time, it makes you look amateur as hell.
Fine.
It implies that you don't understand left from right.
I just wanted the ghost hand. All right. He's holding a
Yeah, I mean, Drew's point here, cut the thumb and green stuff another thumb.
I could do that, but I threw it on the ground. It's gone forever.
Too late, Drew.
Too late. I give up.
It's a good idea. We can't do it now.
Yeah.
All right, my question for you. Ready?
Maybe I'll put a book on the top of his staff.
My
I
question.
just want to make it dumb. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. What's your question?
Don't make that a book on.
No,
I mean,
I won't do
honestly,
that.
if the book is like.
I won't. I'll just do the normal staff. It's fine. Okay.
My question for you: what is your, and everybody in chat? Actually, I want everybody to answer this. What is your? Oh, by the way, all of this was prompted. By the way, if it hasn't been made clear, one faction we've not talked about at all today, really much, is Stormcast.
Good.
So all of this is prompted by this theory in the rumor mill that Stormcast will maybe not be in the starter box.
They won't be. It's going to be Hedonites of Slaanesh and Disciples of Tzeentch, and it's called Tempting
so
Fate.
you cannot answer that. Now I'm going to ask you a question, and that can't be your answer. What do you want the starter box to be?
Man. Well, now that we've talked about it, I do kind of want the ladies, Daughters of Cain, to be in there. Again, for the reasons I said, which is like...
All ladies.
You think... You say you want to sell your product to, like, everybody. You want to encourage women. You want to encourage whoever. Like, prove it. Put some girls in the fucking starter box, guys. So I think that should happen.
I would point
Fighting the girls.
I would point out before you go on that the central hero of Dominion was Andrasta, was a female character. And
that's fine.
Yeah, so
but
and I would also point out that
the Andrasta, what army was that again?
Stormcast.
Yeah, God, more fucking stupid Stormcast.
And I would point out that
I don't want Stormcast in the box. I'm tired of it.
Overall, I do not think.
With it.
Overall, I would say that I think, as far as like having a female representation in the setting with characters and stuff like that, and units and armies, I do think GW has done a very good job with Sigmar. There's a ton of female heroes. I mean, we just got 2
Yeah,
ogre
yeah.
female heroes.
But Zach, we look at our stats all the time just on our stream,
Oh,
and it's
yeah,
like,
no.
yeah, there's
True,
like
of
there's
course.
like a handful, like it's like 10% of you are women,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's
probably high.
indicative of who's interested in Age of Sigmar.
If we were 10%, that'd be amazing,
I
actually.
assume the numbers are different,
Yeah.
like depending on the market. If this is a YouTube stream, like maybe women just don't want to watch this stuff, right? Like this topic in this format. I don't know who's watching Warhammer Plus. I don't know who is buying stuff. I think we all know it's whether a woman is buying it or not. Most of the time, it's being fed into like a man's hobby pile.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Which is fine. So, yeah, women aren't as interested in this as men.
Yeah. The more they
On
can do, the
paper.
better. Yeah,
Maybe in spirit they are. I don't know. But like when it comes time to show up, they're not there.
My guess is it'll be generational. It's just going to
Probably,
take.
yeah. So that's why I'm like, I know they're doing a good job with it. Like there is like representation on the field. Like, yes, that's great.
Your dad.
But like we need a little bit more than that.
Your dad was like a.
I think women like this. Women do
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
That they exist.
Your dad was like an anomaly in that he was a jock man, sportsman who inside was a nerd man, but grew up as a boomer when you could not be both, and then had 3 daughters. And so he had this bizarre outlet to buy Battle Masters and play with you when you were young. So like that happened, but like that's unusual. So, and there were no females in Battle. There's 0 females in Battle Masters.
I mean, maybe you could say that the Beast Men are actually mixed. I don't know. Who knows what they would look like, right?
Yeah, right. It's not really a thing though,
Yeah.
right? So like you can, I think in time it changes over time, but like even millennials, we didn't really have, growing up in the 90s, this wasn't being marketed to women. We saw the Battle Masters commercial. It was, and even the fake commercial we said calls out it's just for little white boys.
Just for little boys, yeah.
Little white boys,
Little white boys, yeah.
specifically.
Even Surrey can't play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
anyway, so daughters, and beyond that, I don't have a strong opinion. So let's go with dinosaurs. Even though I said I don't think it would work, I don't care. Let's do it. Dinosaurs.
So
Girls and dinosaurs, baby.
Cthusa's followers, Malarion, or not Malarion, but Morai Heg, because we don't want Malarion because he's a man. We want Morai Heg developed further. Again, Cthusa's team, Team Cthusa, which I love. She's one of my favorite characters in the lore. And then you take that, and they are playing against this skink priest riding a Brontosaurus. I don't think you include the Brontosaurus in the starter box, though.
No,
but I
but
think
they
this box
should.
is so cool as hell, man. I'm totally on board for this
know.
box set.
So good, dinosaurs and
Dark-
booby ladies.
I would call
It's
it. Wait. Then we have to answer one more
What are we
thing,
calling
everybody. We have to. What realm? Oh, okay, the realms are going to coalesce. Whatever, fine. But the realms are still all going to exist. What realm does it take place in? Does it take place in?
that I can't
Let's
answer.
see. I would say something about like shadow jungle, dark jungle, or something. And it takes place in Ogle. Yeah, something. We already had Chef, but that doesn't mean we can't do it again, though.
Okay.
Dinos versus Polly DUE. I saw that. Look at Polly trying to delete his message. It was just like some dumb word he made up. Anyway,
Poor Polly. I wonder if I could do this.
I would say dark jungle or dark forest or something like that. And I don't know. Okay, mine is my box.
What's yours?
From all these ones we came up with. For sure, bad guys are the New Orleans vampires.
Yeah, you're kind of obsessed with that.
Gotta do the New Orleans
Rumor,
vampires.
that's what's happening. Oh my god, look what a nerd he is. He's such a nerd.
It's a new dynasty. It's a new vampire dynasty. Rivals to the Virgros and Legion, just like that. And they are fighting. Honestly, I'm sorry, but I'm going to steal your good guy. I want him fighting Seraphon.
Dinosaurs,
Yeah. I want New Orleans vampires in a jungle, in a swamp.
Right.
Not Gyran, because we were just there. I want like the swamp of Kamon or something. Like Liberty Fires was pointing out to me. I was saying that, currently we're in Akshi, And so I do all my Axie boards. I do these Axie terrain boards right now for us. I'm avoiding forests and stuff. And Liberty's like, well, that's dumb because there are Yes, there are. Age of Sigmar is not Star Wars, right? It doesn't have these Star Wars planets, ice planet, fire planet, whatever. But unfortunately, I choose to do mostly like the what we think of as Axie because it's sort of like charactering it and it just plays better. And it's also just nice to like change the atmosphere for a year of our games. Like we played on a forest for a year. Now we're playing on these like wastelands for a year, right? But yeah, I went in and like came on or something like the Realm of Metal, like Seraphon dinosaurs and New Orleans vampires fighting in the Realm of Metal in like one of their weird like forests. Yeah. I want my new Bayou vampire or Bayou Deadwalkers. You could bring back get a little bit of the nautical undead theme in here, right? I want my musket vampires and sabers.
Bam.
I want my vampire riding. What animal did we come up with? Did we land on? Oh, gator. I want my
gator. Yeah.
I want my alligator monster. He's not like flat on the ground, but he's like up and he's like creepy looking.
Dino versus ghosts. I was also thinking girls versus ghosts.
Well, the Nighthaunt have already been in a box.
Yeah,
I don't know. Nighthaunt are kind of doing okay.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of girls, especially if they give you a bunch of Harridans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Those are our box sets.
Those are our box sets.
Those are the 2 rumors we're putting out in the world.
Well, no.
TGA.
Also, don't forget, because what's actually going to happen is Tempting Fate, which is
Tempting Fate
Disciples
is
of
horrible
Tzeentch and Slaanesh in the same box.
Those 2 armies are... Oh my god, watching
Can you imagine a new person to this game trying to learn those 2
watching
armies?
you and Graham play those armies, it's like those games are so long.
They're so long. They're so complicated, yeah.
Those are insane armies.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
All right, we did it.
We did it. We talked about things. Guys, we hit 2 out of 10.
Yeah.
We appreciate any support,
I mean,
especially with all the fuck-ups this morning.
Yeah.
We're still going.
Weirdly, the fuck-ups are not related at all economically. They just, none of the things
Economically.
I mean, like, it's not like we fucked up because we don't have the right thing.
No, but maybe. I don't know. There's something up with, I don't know, the internet? I don't know. Could be anything.
Yeah, I have no idea what... my guess is Streamlabs, but...
We do appreciate that.
Yeah. One more randomizer?
Yeah, let's do one more. Okay. Here we go. One more. I'm gonna do it again.
We could have just made yeah.
These are boring. We've talked about these already.
Okay, do another one then.
I am.
Oh, thanks, Soups.
Oh, Soups, that's nice. Ah! Okay, thank you.
Oh, the bubbles too. That's what we really need to fix. That's the real tech issue we had today.
Bubbles.
Is the bubbles were not correct.
Bubbles are not as good as they were last time.
Yes.
We'll work on it. But I do love them either way. Okay, so here the randomizer keeps giving me things we've talked about. So I'm gonna hit it one more time and then we're just gonna do it. Okay. Caradron Overlords and Sylvaneth.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
It is interesting because KO is very mechanical.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like something about the forest fighting back.
Well, that is
against modernization.
Yeah, what is the city?
We'll call it like
Greywater Fastness.
We'll call it hold on. I had something.
Forest and
it's like it's something to do with gentrification. Don't gentrify my forest. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the name of the box set, guys. Don't gentrify my forest.
I can't do this. I'm not creative in this way at all.
I mean,
something about gentrifying the forest.
Forest and fire, I would call it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, so in lore, right? Like this is the book we start to read that you didn't like.
Steam Trunk.
In it's good.
Reaching. No, I like it.
Instead of
that's a good pun.
Instead of KO, it's like cities and cities dwarves. But there's a city in Guyran called Greywater Fastness, which is like a huge polluting city. that's the Sylvaneth surround, and they hate it, and they're always kind of like attacking it and going after it. Yeah, that's what Dark Harvest is about. That book that we started, the horror, like from the horror series. Yeah.
I could not get into that.
Okay, well, we did it.
We did do it.
We got some stuff.
We did, yeah. Let's talk about a list.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm like starting to do the fun part now where I'm gluing ghosts to this thing. It's tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. That's where I'll set it. All right, sorry guys. Yeah, let's talk about lists. Here we go. This list today came from Appleberry.
Oh, fun.
Appleberry. Appleberry was sending a fuck ton of lists about Iron Jaws. And so I wanted to make sure we got Saray's and Andrew's input. But here we go. It's called Battles Are Won with Flesh and Iron.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of Ard boys. What are your thoughts?
I love Ard boys. I think they're
I love Ard boys too.
kind of points for points, one of the best units in the game. So
You think? Yeah.
yeah, I mean they're 2 health, 3 up save. They do just enough damage to be interesting. Their output's not amazing, but that's not kind of not what they're for. They're just amazing anvils. I do wonder what Saray and or Andrew said about 4 units of unreinforced units. I think my instinct, Appleburr, is to do 1 of 20 and 2 of 10, or 2 of 20. But I don't know. This might also be okay. The 20 ones are just you end up like providing an insurmountable amount of health. So the way you think of it is like this. I've learned this, Appleberry. You also play Nighthaunt. There are a lot of things in the game that can do 20 damage. There are so few things in the game that can do 40. Like it is almost non-existent on War Scrolls alone. You have to really get lots of help with it. You have to really get lots of buffs off, and everything kind of has to happen, right? Yeah, you'll score better. I agree, Looney. Yeah, but you won't. I don't know.
Hey, Looney.
Will you be there? Will they be around? Will these little squads be around?
Like they won't survive, you're saying?
Yeah, will they be there around 4?
They're not very tough. I see.
I think they're tough, Meg. I just still, like I'm saying, there are a lot of things that can do 20 damage. And I don't know if they can...
So what would be used then for utility if those are buddied up?
The Rekkas... Oh, you know what? I'm you know what? He does have 2 reinforced units of brutes, so maybe he's okay. Maybe you don't need 20-man squads. Yeah, maybe you're okay. At that point, it's almost like he's using them for utility. That's interesting.
Well, they're scary utility, right?
They're tough utility,
Yeah.
but they're also kind of slow.
Okay.
And their output's not amazing in 10. So I think it's okay. Gorgruntas, I almost am wondering like if Gorgruntas go in here, Appleburr, but I don't know. I kind of like this. What did Andrew and Saray say?
Saray said it's a kick-ass list. Very classic orc. None of this pig and cavalry nonsense. Just good old foot-slogging, face-punching orcs. Mm-hmm. He said he thinks it's tough and very killy.
Double brutes, yeah.
And he thinks that like the only reason why this type of list wouldn't get played is because it's a lot to paint.
Yeah, we almost have it. I think we just have 1 unit of brutes.
Andrew was saying the same thing. He said he thought it looked really fun.
Yeah.
Let me go find what Andrew said. There we go. Let's see. Here, I'll let you read Andrew's stuff. Because he gets more into the nuts and bolts of it.
Andrew says, likes the list, lots of bodies with 6+ ward. I don't know how I feel about Scourge of Actually Brutes, but if you can control what comes into them, the clackback, +1 hit, +1 wound is good. He said he's found it hard to use Zogrok. We played last Saturday, Andrew and I agree. Zogrok was often out of position. If you're going to run that many Ard boys, I find the big boss easier because he doesn't have to be combat to give his bonus. Yeah, yeah. And then Andrew says, he's 30 models away from being able to play this list. On the long queue is 10 more Ard boys and 10 more brutes. So, yeah, because I think Andrew has... I think Andrew has 40. Oh, no, he's been using Saray's. Saray has 40 Ard boys. Yeah, Apple Bear, Nighthaunt, this is a classic Nighthaunt problem that they kind of tried to fix with this new, and kind of have with the new artifact that lets you move the foot character. If you have to be in combat, the problem is here that, let's say you're trying to get Zogrok in combat with the brutes, together to do his benefit, and you're mighty destroying the brutes, you're suddenly he's falling behind. And also you probably have him behind anyway, in case somebody pulls something and attacks. You don't want him to get killed. You want him going to the brutes, not Zogrok. So armies have that problem a lot in AOS. I think Iron Jaws, seeing Andrew play last Saturday, I literally watched this happen, and it's the same thing. Nighthaunt of all the armies I play, Nighthaunt are the one who's, for whatever reason, I never have an issue with daughters. I can always seem to keep, Cthulhu moves 12. So, and the people she's keeping up with move 6. But I seem to always be able to get even a hag. Oh, it's because I don't have to be in combat. That's why. And I don't use the gladiatrix, who does have to be in combat. So my hag queen is always just right behind my witch elves, but I don't actually want my hag queen in combat. So anytime you have to get the Knight of Shrouds or Zogrok in combat with the unit to do its thing, it's another charge roll. Are you going to make the charge roll?
Sure.
Where are they? Okay, here, cool, my unit has a 3-inch charge. My character has a 10-inch charge. Because they're behind the unit, they have to go around them. And, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, anytime you have to be, even up close, Liberty, like that, right? Anytime you have to be kind of up close, or in combat, or within combat range. Actually, within combat range can be the easiest one sometimes. But Zogrok gives the ward Liberty? Is that his thing? Is he the ward guy? I think he gives a ward. Or how is he getting the 6-up ward? Is it? I don't know. I've played against them, but I know they often have a 6-up ward. But cool, yeah. I don't think either of our collections though can do this, because I don't think Saray has 20 brutes.
No, this wasn't really the point.
Yeah.
That's, if you guys are members, you can submit your list to be reviewed like this, right, on the hobby stream. If you're mandrills, you can submit lists based on our army library. There's a link in the channel for mandrill list submissions that we will play on stream if we, have the stuff.
Oh, sorry, Liberty. I understand. Yeah, because of Weird. That's what Weird Fist does. If you're within... is it wholly within 12, or is it combat? Whatever it is, yeah, that's how you get the ward.
Can't get this fucking thing to stay.
Yay.
Okay, so now it's time for my grade of the list.
Yeah.
This is what we're all here to see.
Yeah.
Everyone knows this. All right. I have my very own criteria that I apply to every list, the same equally. And then we tabulate the results and see what grade it gets.
Okay.
All right. How many nerds are in this list? How many wizards? Because I love nerds.
1.
That's not enough. So no points there. I need at least 3. Are there any baldies? Orcs are all bald, aren't they?
Orcs are all bald.
They have no hair. So that's good. We get that point. I think we know the answer to this. Does it pass the Bechdel test?
There are no female
Absolutely
orcs.
Not.
There are 0 female orcs in Age of Sigmar.
And are we so orcs are gendered is what we're saying, right? Or are they non...
We don't... Yeah, we use him and he. So I just don't think they've made an orc female character yet. But I think they will.
Yeah.
I expect them to one day.
I think at best orcs are androgynous, which isn't really...
It
right.
is.
And I'm like, that still isn't a woman.
I would say
so,
in 40K the lore posits that they're not gendered really.
Yeah. So okay.
Even though they use him and he.
Yeah.
But in Sigmar, I'm not sure that is the case. Sigmar orcs are from a different lore.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, we'll know when they tell us. Is the name cool? I think the name's cool. Battles are won with flesh and iron.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of imposing.
It's a little dramatic.
Yeah, it's dramatic. Cool. No? I don't know. What do you think? I'm giving credit for it.
I appreciate it. It's too dramatic for my taste.
For your taste.
Yeah.
To be cool.
To be cool.
Okay.
Sorry, Appleberry.
Okay. I'm giving it a point, though. Are there animals in this list?
Appleberry is goofy. I'm surprised it's not a goofy name.
I was expecting something goofy.
No animals in this list.
No animals. We're saying orcs are not animals, right?
Yeah, orcs are not animals, but they have like pigs and stuff and dragons that they can ride.
So that's a 0. Do Blueberry Boys like this list?
I think Blueberry Boys would like this list, to be honest with you. I could see Blueberry Boys like, which is a score against you. You want them not to like it.
I want them to not like it.
Yeah,
That
I
means
think
it's less fun.
I think Blueberry Boys would like this list.
Oh, there's a squig. Liberty says there's a squig.
So one of these guys has a squig. Oh yeah, the shaman has a little squig.
Okay. And you think Blueberry Boys would like this list?
I think Blueberry Boys would like this
list. So it doesn't
list.
get points there. Is the list oops all in nature?
It's oops all foot orcs. There's no cavalry or it's oops all infantry. There's no monsters or cavalry.
But is it oops all in nature? Like, do you see this list and you're like, oh, this is an oops all list?
I mean, the closest, like I said, I would say is oops all orc horde
Pokemon are
infantry.
animals, right?
Oops all infantry.
I don't think that's.
Then no.
I don't think that.
Then no.
counts.
I mean, it's your thing.
I don't think.
I wouldn't. No, I would be like,
I
oh, it's an
wouldn't
all
give a
infantry
point.
orc list, but I wouldn't be like. Like I took 100 witch elves to.
That's not a theme.
Right. Like I took 100 witch elves to
That's a
Nova.
theme.
Yeah, that's oops all witch elves.
Yeah.
Right. He's got different types.
This
yeah.
is no, this is a blueberry list. Usually blueberry lists aren't oops all in nature. Does it have Nagash? The answer is no.
Of course not.
Of course it doesn't. So tabulating the results, this list gets a B.
A B?
A B. It's not so bad. B is for not so bad. Yeah, it has nerds, baldies. It's not that hard to score well on my sheet. I mean, it's hard because, like, Bechdel tests get real. But you only need 4 points. And I ask, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 questions plus Nagash. It's not that hard to get a decent score. So, now you guys should feel bad if you don't get an A. Anyways, this got a B.
You know, one of the things I think...
It is a nice calculator.
One of the things I think about your calculator is the thing about 2 women...
It's tough.
Mixed,
it's really tough.
Mixed with that you actively want it to be a bad list.
Tough. I didn't say a bad list.
Makes it...
I just said non-competitive list.
Yeah,
That's
makes
different.
it too easy to game. And I think and it's almost like it'd be more interesting, in my opinion, if those two, like, how can you make a list with 2 females and the list is also good? Only a few factions could do that,
listen,
though.
You can't appease everyone.
Yeah.
This calculator is not for Blueberry Boys. It's actively anti-Blueberry Boys.
That's not what I'm saying, but that's...
Well, I'm just saying that, like, I'm not worried about the list being good. It's going to be really tough. Somebody is going to figure out how to get a good score from both you and me. Good luck to them, I guess, is what I would say. Right? Hello?
I'm thinking about
Oh, okay.
No, we both gave this one a good score.
Yeah. I mean, but it wasn't an A. Right?
Can you get an A and have Blueberry Boys like it?
You can.
Can you get an A and have Blueberry Boys like it and not have Nagash in it?
Yes.
Then, yeah, it should be
You
easy.
can do
It
it.
should be easy to do
People
that.
can do it. If you're trying to get every single, like, Dragon Kitty's trying to get them all checked off, that I don't know how to do. Like, good luck. Right? Right? No? That seems difficult.
Yeah. I think it's interesting.
Or impossible.
Yeah. Let's go to stuff. I'm thinking on this too much.
Okay, let's go to stuff. Guys, thank you for getting us partway to our goal today.
Yeah.
We get it. We fucked up a lot today. I wouldn't want to donate to us either.
I mean, we got some donations. We did good
yeah.
yesterday,
Thank you,
so
guys.
we get it.
I'm not
Yeah, ogres
guilting anyone. What are you talking about?
ogres can do very well on Meg's cities can do well.
Yeah. Ogres will do good now that we have some.
That's kind of the first one. Is you think of two. Who has two?
You need to have 2 named female characters. That's the tricky one. Is having 2 named female characters. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Ty. That's sweet.
Daughters. I have seen people.
Bubbles.
I mean, Vino is maybe taking a list to LVO that has Marathi and Cthulhu. So, also does Marathi do it on her own? Because you get the Shadow Queen named unique character and Marathi.
No, that's just one Marathi.
Okay.
That's one person. It's like twin souls or whatever, but I don't know.
Okay.
No, I don't count that as
That doesn't
2.
count. Okay.
Because if you kill one, they both die. It's the same thing.
No, they don't anymore. And in fact, if you kill one, the other one can bring the other one back. I don't know.
That changes things, but still, it's the same thing.
Okay, so it doesn't change. Yeah, okay.
It doesn't change it for me.
Gotcha.
Like
okay.
it's still Marathi. It is Marathi, and what her shadow? Okay, like me and my shadow aren't 2 different things.
It's not quite the same.
That's quite how it works. Yes, ROR. If you can take an ROR, like you can take. Can Gargants take Neve and friends?
No.
Okay, I'm just wondering. Like, does that work up? But anyways, if they put in a named female ROR, you're good.
Order
is set.
Order can pretty easily get this. Although
In general. I don't know how Seraphon would work, though.
Seraphon can't.
There's actually no women in Seraphon. There's no men either.
Well, wait. The Neve. No. We
people.
already know the answer to this. The Neve ROR has 2 named females in it.
Oh, okay. So you just stick that. Yeah.
Well, wait. Actually, though, she's not named as in the unit. It is a named unique hero, and it does specify her in the lore, but she's in the unit with 2 men. You get Neve, the 3 Rostis, Shakara, and the old man.
That's okay.
Oh no, you get Lorai.
That still counts.
You get
Yeah, you get
Lorai.
Lorai.
Yeah, there's 3 women in Neve.
You're good. Yeah, it's fine.
Literally, Neve.
Because they can
we
talk
went through
to
this.
each other without talking to the other 2.
We
really wanted to.
went through this already. Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Black
Talk about
Talons just is automatically all order factions basically can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to close out the stream by showing off what you've been working on. Thank you. Thank you for being active in our Discord and whatnot. You did it. You made stuff. We had a hobby mishap. This one's really sad. Total failure to mix the hardening agent through the resin. Was left with a sticky, syrupy mess for my cog fort base. How timely. I'm working on mine too.
Yeah.
Moral of the story is mix your resin properly. Thank you, Solitaire.
That is rough.
So sad.
Because
Look
it
at his
is.
nice base.
It is. Hopefully they were able to clean this
He's gonna
because.
have to do it over again.
But hopefully they salvaged the
I hope so. Yeah.
the pieces because
Things going on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing
That's
this.
a really sad hobby mishap. Usually, a lot of times they're kind of funny. This one is actually really sad.
Yeah.
Look at all that work. All right.
Yep.
Well, I hope you guys learned something from Solitaire's mistakes. That's what communities do, right? Here we go. And that's also Solitaire.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's his work. He's like with Jupiter with this clown army, right?
Yeah.
They're both doing these crazy things. This is beautiful.
I'll be honest with you. The clown thing is. Oh, look, he's driving over a
It's
nerdling.
so good, right?
Do you see the little nerdling?
Yes, it's so funny.
I'll be honest with you. Clown thing aside, I mean, I like the clown thing, but
It's so gorgeous.
the idea of painting a face on the front of these is actually really cool. Like his faces are terrifying. They're really well done.
It's very what is that movie? Killer Clowns from Outer
The
Space.
the problem when you look at it on first glance is my brain kind of goes to like, oh, he's doing a funny cute thing, whatever. But actually, when you really look at the faces he freehand painted, they're really well done.
Dude, they're works of art. Do you mind? I think if you
hit
the button, right? Sweet.
I won't know who the people are though.
This is true. I don't know who everyone is either. Hold on, let's find
we just did this one. This is
No, we didn't.
No, sorry, I just saw it.
Okay.
I just saw it. Is this Steve 19? Or Uneven Steven? Is this one of the Stevens?
Again, I'm forgetting and I apologize. I wish I could remember everybody.
Yeah, Uneven Steven.
Steven.
Yeah. I commented on
Super
this.
cool.
Yeah, these are looking really great. He has 1 million pictures up of his whole Crew Boys army that he put up. And they look great.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is maybe my favorite Crew Boys model, the Gnash Tooth. I love. Everybody wants like a full unit of these guys because right now you just have the one guy. And I think Cruel Boys are pretty cool to begin with, but this is probably my favorite Cruel Boys model, and he's done a really nice job.
He did, and there's a ton of close-up pictures in the Discord that you guys should take a look at. He really zoomed in on all the detail work that he did.
You know,
nice.
he did a good job, but I'll point out that I think that this probably wasn't all that long or hard for him to do. Because I can tell it's a lot of good contrast work, which is actually not easy to do. Mm-hmm. It takes a little bit of practice, but you can kind of tell that he's got it down. Yeah, it looks like it's a lot of contrast to me, and it looks like it's well done, because I have seen people do a lot of contrast and it not look as great.
Yeah.
I think sometimes people push how far they can take contrast. And I think the more you push it, the riskier it gets, but
This looks really nice.
He's pushed it pretty far and gone and maintained
cool base
good quality.
Too.
Yeah,
Swamp.
really nice.
Let's see. Oh, this is Mooney Tooney.
Oh yeah, White
Dude,
Lord.
I love this guy.
Yeah,
This is cool.
yeah, he's a good. I like this like bluish grayish
Yeah, I was
green.
just gonna say I love the cool palette.
Yeah,
A lot.
yeah, good armor work, good bone. Yeah, it's looking good. Mm-hmm. This is nice. I'm Mooney Tooney. Yeah, I don't remember seeing this earlier.
Nice snow base.
Yeah.
Yeah, frosty skeletons. That's always fun. This is Brad.
We know this guy.
We know this guy. Yeah, I wanted to make sure to show this off on stream. Who is this? What's her name?
Morga. We didn't get photography of her yet because Brad basically brought her down the day we played.
Yeah.
But here she is. Yeah, we know Brad's a good painter, and
It's an amazing painter. I love this little monster.
yeah, he did a really good job on the creature. This picture is actually not doing it justice, but we will get photography of it so that next time we play, you'll see her.
Yeah. Oh, Rudy. Rudy finally finished his Nurgle Rot Force. He's been chronicling it on his channel. Mm-hmm. The Pearl Palette, it's linked as one of our friends of the channel if you go to our YouTube page.
Yeah, you go to your YouTube page, you scroll down to the bottom, there's like different rows of like videos and stuff, and all the way down at the bottom is channels.
So see this. He makes terrain for his local, for his, pals, for him and his pals to use.
Yeah.
Really cool stuff. He puts a lot of effort into this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really gross.
I got to go into the Discord and see if he has a picture of this like on the board.
He does. He has lots of pictures. Yeah. I grabbed what I could. I wanted to try and show all of it that he made, and then a little action shot real quick. But it's really nice. Oh man, I love this thing. And now, of course, I'm forgetting who painted it. Is Goblins. That's right. A random amount of goblins. I'm just going to change your name every time.
Yeah. Well, this is neat because the Sigvald there, right?
Yeah. Pissing into the ocean. Just kidding.
And Sigvald is he comes out of this thing, or he comes out of the unit one. Can he come out of this one too? Anyway, yeah, Sigvald has this connection to mirrors, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Really, really great project.
Yeah.
Watching come along, it was fun.
It's another one of those things where, like, if you told me the colors you were going to do, I'd be like, are you sure about that? But
I'm trying to remember the name of the painting that this is based off of. I'm going back and looking. It's taking me a minute to find. Yeah.
It looks like it looks familiar, as in, like, a generic vibe of, like, a late 1800s impressionistic.
Wanderer over a sea of fog. Yeah. Yeah, I recognized it when I saw it. I was like, oh, he did that painting. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm always impressed by people who do.
The little freehand is actually quite good. Yeah.
On these mirrors and stuff. I'm not even going to do that. Filippo is back. We haven't seen Filippo in a while. Nice to see his OBR work.
Yeah, this looks great.
Yeah.
It's funny, when I first saw these, that gave me Necron vibes.
I know, I was like, are these Necron? Oh, wait. That's kind of...
I mean, those armies are sort of similar.
Yeah, at least in vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. really pretty. I love that green.
You see here that...
I love the way he blended it.
That's
on
what I was
the
about to
swords.
say. Yeah, you
sorry.
see that he did it... No, that he did it not with an airbrush. And it can actually look quite good.
Mm-hmm. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like his blends were like wet, done with wet blending. Does it to you? It looks like it was a dry blend. I'm curious.
Yeah, it does look like a dry blend.
Yeah, it's really good for a dry blend. Like you would expect airbrush or you would expect wet blending, I think, on that. But he did a really good job with dry blending. And like he made it work for what dry blending can do. He didn't try to make dry blending do what airbrush does or what wet blending does. And I'm finding I kind of like OSL dry brush better than airbrush. You can get on like different surfaces better, I think.
I see.
Like a guy holding a lantern and like you want it casting on his face.
Yeah.
I kind of prefer dry brushing that these days
Sure.
too. So yeah, I like this. And also the metallic.
Yeah, it's cool. Do you mind
Yeah,
hitting
yeah.
the space bar?
Oh, spacebar. Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
That one's good too. This is Loonies, right?
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
There
No,
we go.
this
Oh, no.
is Black Country Apex Nerd.
Oh yeah. He's been working
This
on this.
this was actually featured in Hobby Mishaps last week because he broke it. He dropped it.
That's
And it
right.
fell apart, but he finished it. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did it.
I forget what this is. Is this...
Looks nice.
Oh, yeah. It's just like some kind of Chaos Dreadnought, but I forget what this kit actually is. Oh, it's a different face. I think he's in a face swap, or maybe not. Anyway, it looks nice. I like the fleshy. I like the flesh.
Nice colors.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm unfamiliar with what buttons to press. There we go.
There we go. That's Looney.
Yeah, this is Loonies. Yeah, these look great, Looney.
Looney is so funny. He did this photography, Photoshop work where he has them like floating up in the sky, which I love. Hey, Jules.
Yeah, I saw this yesterday. I was like, what the heck is going on with this?
They're floating up to... Their souls are getting sucked out, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, Questor Soul Sworn. These guys look great, man.
These are really pretty.
Yeah,
he
very
did a
well
nice
done. I like
job.
his bases, actually. I don't know. This is, I think, the first time I actually like looked at models he's painted.
I know, because we always just goof around. Never see what he's working on.
I know he won some like local award
He
recently.
did, yeah.
So yeah, these
He's a
are
good
great.
painter.
These are great. Yay! Should I go next?
Please.
Okay. Gorgers. Ooh, these are yucky.
These are Razor Ice.
Yeah, these are like yucky in a good gorger kind of
Yeah,
way. Good skin. Yeah.
I know, it's so gross. Uncanny.
I think the fact that you do like this yellowy leather and stuff is like more makes them more disconcerting looking. Like rather than do like a contrasting color, which I think would bring some level of comfort when looking at them.
That's a good way to put it.
He's done like this yellow
Yeah.
color, which is like too similar in a good way. It's like, yeah, it's like yucky.
Yeah.
Like I
get
think
what
it'd be
you're
good
saying.
design like a horror to like do this, like to have this palette of yellow, gross pink flesh and brown bases. Like look at this, is so gross. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the next one.
Yeah.
This is Elijah's. I was telling him last night I thought that he's already kind of leveled up a bit here.
Yeah.
These look great. It's so red. It's so Martian. I told him that I really would want to see him do a Adeptus Mechanicus like Martian army. Because he's got this kind of style down. But it would also be interesting to see him do... Well, I feel like what he's done here that's nice is he's really kind of pulled the landscape into the model in a way that for me reflects like a Martian light. Like the lighting makes me think that it's a red sky.
Yeah.
Right. And it'd be interesting to see. It's almost like he's used a filter, like a painting filter, or literally like he's put like like he's. I know this isn't what he's done, but that he's like gone into Photoshop and like bumped up red. You know
The
what
way
I mean?
it's painted. Yeah.
Yeah. And it'd be interesting, like I said, on one hand to see an Adeptus Mechanicus army like that, but on another hand to see any other army in any other kind of vibe that way, like to see Gloomspikets, Night Goblins with purple, like they're at night or something like right. It's very atmospheric, which I always appreciate.
Yeah.
Okay, who's this, Meg?
This is Dave Dubs.
Okay,
Yeah,
I mean, this
really
this
pretty.
looks great. Yeah.
Yeah, he does a really nice job. It's good to see more of your work. I love that green color. I feel like I
It's
don't see
medical.
that teal
It's super medical,
very
right?
often. Yeah, she looks like she's a nurse.
Yeah, it's very medical. It's perfect.
Yeah.
What is this model from?
That I don't remember.
I'm just curious.
Dave Dubs, if you're here, let us know. We like it.
Yeah, this looks great. Yeah, very medical looking. Very. It's Necromunda. Okay. What? Really?
Okay.
It doesn't look like a 40K model.
Okay.
I mean, sorry. It doesn't look like a GW model to me. I assumed it was like Infinity or something. Interesting. Oh, wow. Oh, this is Andrew. Yeah, we know this guy. So,
red skin.
yeah, he's
I've never
doing
seen
red
this.
skin orcs. We will see these orcs on the channel soon. Because Andrew likes playing with his own painted models, even though Serays are super awesome.
I mean, we're all kind of like that, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's cool to play with well-painted minis, but it's always nice when you play with your own stuff.
Yeah, I prefer that too. But yeah, these are looking great. Andrew is a great painter. There's not a lot to say.
The
But
red skin is really beautiful.
yeah, the big thing I'll point out that he did, if you are doing kind of like deserty, canyony bases, I would point out that this is a good example of a base to look at. I'm actually kind of thinking about redoing my daughters in this style, but like purple focus. But look at like the brute on the far left and how it's like yellow up until it hits the tufts and then it's kind of red on the other way around. That's really like, it looks real.
Yeah.
Like it's not just all red. It's not just like he's really washed it out and weather and kind of like there's yellows and reds and there's the green and the browns from the tufts and stuff. It's all very natural looking without being too distracting because that can be a problem. Or without being too sloppy because natural looking stuff can also look sloppy and it can just be a mess, a visual mess.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. I think that's a diorama sin 101 that people often do. Well, these are cool.
That's Cody.
Okay.
I was
I
there
didn't
when
realize,
he finished these.
I didn't realize Cody was painting Harlequins. He's painting so many different things all the time. I don't know if these are his or for a client, but they look good.
I think they're for a client. I think. But yeah, they came out so good.
I mean, more than anything, he's a great painter. We know that, but almost more than anything, he's good at being fast. He's got a very good fast and good level,
Great
which
army
hopefully
painter,
means
yeah.
he's charging a lot.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Project of the week.
Okay.
Yep. We do have project of the week. This is Gaminator. Thanks, Molecule. For the gifted membership. Can't see the bubbles attacking us right now, but they're here.
You can hear him.
Gaminator kit bashed this guy. Now I'm forgetting what he called it. It had a great name. Look at the mouth. I love when you starting to see like the kit bashing from the start.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see like, okay, here's all the bits and pieces that he put together.
I
And
wonder.
then
Yeah.
if you look, like, where did that one-eyed orc plate come from? Is that actually on the model?
Well, this is a lot of 40K.
Yeah, it is a lot of 40K.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely, he's using this in 40K. There's like an orc on the ground.
It's got a gun. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm curious what he's using this for, and I'm wondering if he's using it for one of the new things that's coming out, and he just wants to like get a jump on like getting one, like scratch building one, because orcs are coming out. I think next week, right? Is the pre-order? So,
Yeah, there's so much orc stuff.
yeah, this is cool.
It's got a gun.
And I don't really know where this stuff is from. Other than I know that it's
Okay.
there's a
But
cruel
it does
boy.
come with that chest plate. I really like the way he painted it. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
And then I really like what he's doing here with the scaly skin, where it's like pink underneath.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It is really cool. And I was really excited when I saw it. I was like, oh, this is going to have to be Project of the Week soon. Because it's super cool. Yeah.
Yay.
Yay. We did it.
We
got
did it.
through fan stuff. We got through everything. And the stream only failed that one time. So.
Right away, right at the start.
Right at the start, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. We made it to 9. That's cool.
Yay. Thank you,
Thank
everybody.
you, Molecule at the end.
And
there.
yay.
Yeah. Okay. So here's where I got. I'll hold it up. I think it's probably easier to see. But I'm like ready. Okay, I'm almost ready. I have to figure out, like, I need to adapt it so that it will fit on the skirt part. You can kind of see it here. Hold on. Oh my God, he's so goofy. So here he should... Oh, thanks, Steve. He'll have to tip forward, I think. Okay, so here he is. Thank you, Rudy. This thing is just so majestic and tall and covered with stupid ghosts. What I need to do last is really lock in how this is going to tilt.
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen is... Hold on, sorry, I want to honor this really quick. Thank you, Rudy. Thank you, Steve, for the bubbles.
Thank you.
As always.
Thanks.
We really appreciate that.
Gentlemen,
but
yeah.
this thing has chains hanging, right? Gravity's
So you'll
gonna
want
pull.
them...
So I need to figure out which way it's tilting. And then what I think I'm going to try first
Just bend them.
is heating them up and just bending them. Because I think that'll look the most natural. Rather than clipping and then like re-gluing.
You might not even need to heat them up that much to do that.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I think it'll be pretty quick. So that's the last thing I have to do.
But that'll
with
really
this.
sell the lean in a cool way.
And then you can see here, it has to sit on top of this. I guess we could go back. There we go. It has to, crotch shot, nice. Yeah, this is the top of the skirt right here. So it needs to sit on top of it. And this part's a little like bulky. So I might trim some more so that it can sit a little more comfortably. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I might even just cut all of this off because you don't need it. Once it's hidden, you don't see it.
I mean, it's not going to be any more wobbly than an Eidolon.
I know. It's so stupid. But it's cool.
No, like, I'm saying the Eidolon's wobbly and it's fine.
Sorry, the last thing I need to do, I think what I'll do with it to make it silly, because, you know, I like to make this stuff silly. So he'll be up here hanging out in his little cog fort, his little Nagash fort. I kind of want to take the books and just like stuff the books in here. Like he's just like got all his library books. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm going to tell you something.
Oh God.
From the angle I'm looking at it,
shake.
From the angle I'm looking at it right here, I'm not the biggest fan of this, and so it's weird that I'm saying this, but I really want like an LED. I really want glow coming up out of here.
Yeah. That's easy to put one inside. How do I turn it on and off?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to do a little research.
Get in here. Yeah. So what am I saying?
And I mean, there's also
little books.
There's also a little mister as well. Could be cool, like an LED and a mister.
He comes with these little tiny books, so I want to just have his little library in his fort with him. Yeah, he's such a nerd. I love Nagash. I don't know why people don't like Nagash. Everyone should like Nagash. He's great. Okay, so that's where I got to today. I don't know if I'm going to... I was thinking I might do a Journeys episode with this. Like, what do we call that? A side quest, right?
If you learn how to do the LED and did a Journeys episode where you insert the LED, it could be cool. But no pressure, Meg, of course.
I'll look. If it's something I can do, I'll do it. If not, I won't.
I'm overall not the biggest fan of those, but I think really here it could look cool. And I think you have the space for it. Because this is like all empty.
There's definitely space. Yeah, it's just like, how do I get to it? So I could also keep the model where he just he's not glued in. Like maybe I could put something in for him to rest on.
Or magnet.
So that he does, thank you. Duh.
Magnet Baron.
Magnet Baron. Gotta work on that. Yeah, that way I can take him out and like push a button or something. Like, however they work. I don't know how shit works, but.
Oh, to turn it on.
Yeah, to turn it on, and then I stick him back in, and he's good.
Yeah. I like him post like that. He looks like he's partying.
Yeah. To the battle! And it's like wobbling the whole time. Oh my God.
Oh no, help.
Thanks,
Sorry.
Molecule, yeah.
Meg,
You broke it. You're fine, it's fine. The ghosts will snap off because they're just super glued on.
It's actually, I've never really just like grabbed Nagash before.
There, you grabbed him.
Did
you ask first?
He's pretty big.
He's huge.
I think he's bigger than
huge bony boy.
I think he's bigger than Catacross.
Definitely. Catacross is a little scrub. What are you talking about?
Catacross?
Compared to him?
Oh, the Bone Reaper guy? I think Catacross is like at least...
That doesn't make sense.
We have the model. We can check.
No, I don't believe you. I don't want to find out.
What like single model other than a Gargant is bigger than this? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a god. He should be pretty big, and he's got the best cog for it around. I'm excited to post this on Reddit. Get us some internet points. Okay, guys. See you later. It's been nice hanging out with you all. Thank you again for the donations. We really appreciate it. What's coming up? Oh, so this week is special. We do have a Thursday game, as we always do.
Oh, I don't know, actually.
Oh, we may not.
We really may not.
We'll see. Yeah,
we'll
scheduling
let you know.
got weird this week.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just can't do anything about that. So that's special. But
yeah, special. Maybe no game. Maybe no game.
We'll see. But Friday, I mean, after Journeys, right? Journeys in the morning, but in the evening, we're gonna have a Blood Bowl game. Yeah, we're gonna show off the new Rat Ogre and the new Minotaur. Vino's coming up for a visit, so Vino's gonna play against Graham. It's
yeah, one of our mods who lives not too far.
Yeah, you know Vino.
Down the state. Yeah.
He's in Hang a lot. Hang and chat a lot. So that'll be fun. That's why this week is special. And then, Saturday, Sunday, normal bullshit.
Yeah, Saturday, I think Vino and Graham are playing again.
Yeah.
They're going to go home, get some sleep. Well, now Vino, he's going to stay here, but then come back the next morning. Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be fun. Double header,
Yeah.
Vino and Graham. Yeah. Okay, you guys, sorry. We had a good time. It was almost a 3-hour stream. We're doing it. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, guys. Talk to you later. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourselves. Always be creating.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.